is what is the matter before the court? The matter before the court is very simple. The grandfather of the child, whose father is deceased, wants to be sure that the child is a son of his child. And that is the matter before the court. Now, what are the mitigating factors? The mother of the child, through her lawyers, is saying, no, she will not grant the prayer of the father of her late husband. So two things the courts need to decide on. Number one, does the grandfather have the right to demand for paternity test of his grandchild for him to be sure that the child is from his lineage? Number two, once that is determined, number two is for the court to pronounce that the DNA is done. Now, from some things I've heard, first, the widow was told at the court that, would you like this thing to be done to resolve? Because there is something all of us need to understand. The court is not a place to just come for you. It's not for you to court is not all about judgment. It's about conflict resolution as well. There are some issues. Let's take divorce matter. In Nigeria, when you go to court, the judge might say, oh, with all the two of you explaining things, it seems you still have, some affections or love for each other. Why can't you guys resolve it amicably? If they say no, the judge might say, okay, let me give you 3 months. Think about it. If they come back and they still insist, then the judge will come in and use the evidences before them and use the position of the children, the stability of either of the parent, etc., etc. And when it comes to paternity matter as well, it's about, number one, it is in the interest of the child. But the child, assuming the child is 18 and above, if the child says, I'm not doing any DNA, nobody can force. It's overruled. But the child is still an infant in this state. Therefore, the judge, after ruling that the grandfather has the right to demand for it, being a customary wedding, say to say, and he's the head of the family, and his child is dead, and he needs a closure. He needs to know if the child is his child and means all the accusation, so that he will be happy to reconnect with his grandchild. The judge will decide if he should go on. Then the judge will say, do it. Now, if the judge in our wisdom or in his wisdom says, no, you do not have right to request for it, then the B cannot be ordered. You can't order for a DNA test. If you think the person make, the applicant in this case, praying, the prayer of the person is, refused, you can't have it. But from what I've heard from this case, it is treated as a DNA case, which will be closed up. And initially, the widow had accepted that, okay, I will do it, just all this thing to stay. But her lawyer refused and said, no, Kojo, the Baba do not have rights to. Let's go. Now, they've been doing it here and there, here and there. Don't let us forget that even if the way the lawyers are putting their foot down, if the widow decides to flow with them, if the first court says give, if she appeals against it, they go to court again until he gets to the Supreme Court. That it will now show to everybody that something is fishy and they want to delay it. But my prayer to all of them is, let this thing be done. Secondly, it will never be done publicly. Never. Never. Even if it is police investigation, it will never be done publicly. Because in paternity matter, under the child rights, customary courts, and other extant law and precedents, it will be done under the supervision of the courts. Now, the courts will get the right pathologies, and everybody will swear, they will sign. oaths of secrecy, and the test will be done. They will be there when they take the samples, and they will call them back, and it is the judge that will read it to them. So I believe once that is done, it is seen that it is fair and open. Then if any of them feels the result is still fake, they can go ahead and do another one. Even the judge will not mind to say, Party A, bring your lab where you want to do it. Party B, bring your own. And the one the judge will use as well, which means they will use 3. They cannot use 3. And at the end of the day, it will come to the judge, and the judge will take it up. But what is more important is really the interest of the child. Because all these things we are talking about, it is being recorded. A day will come where some people, like Yoruba, will say, Ọmọ tí ò bá bátan á bá àrọ́bá, àrọ́bá dẹ̀ ní bàbá ìtàn. So a day is going to come where some people will dig out rubbish, and it might injure the child. So for me, it is good for all of them to agree, but it's going to be private one. Now, will they now come out and tell us the final result, whether it is positive, the child is Mohbad's offspring, or it is negative? It is left for them. We just hope they do the right thing.
Even if they do not, because we're looking at this case as the DNA case tied with the main case itself. So, and some are looking at it as it would aid in knowing. So even if they don't, the other case was going to be public anyway, and the result from that is needed to affirm their position. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes, you are right. And this has always been my position. It is if the prosecuting authority see the DNA aspect as a strong motive for them to investigate. Now, there are insinuations there that let's build something from Prime Boy's testimony. That is insinuation that Mohbad, that when they were having fracas in the vehicle during the heated agreement, said, I only had, we had copulation, or we knock once. And how can that be done to a child? And all that. But I think that itself will be thrown out of the window, because even if Nato he enter, as long as he don't fertilize egg, baby don't come with that. Even people will put the egg, things say no do anything, baby they come. Don't just say you knock and you do the full course. It no matter whether na once or been a half. That one is thrown out of it. Now, we then go further. Okay, if he alleged at that moment before his demise that he's suspicious of the paternity of his child. Okay, suspicious. Mr. Police, what then transpired in the house? Nobody can account for it. But if by chance they found out that there is an altercation, which is not just quarrel, which is not just normal terminology of Nigerian fights, they will say, I'm fighting with you. Maybe just heated argument, that is all. Which is physical fight, physical fracas, physical combat, where you touch each other. And maybe in the process of that, someone fell down and cried. Or something happened, someone eat. If they are able to find out through this private autopsy, or let me say post-mortem investigation, that is the autopsy and the toxicology. Therefore, it becomes, the paternity investigation becomes a crucial motive that the police have no option to explore. They will have no option to explore it. And in this case, whether the mother likes it or not, they go do that DNA. It is not up for negotiation, because it is based on a criminal investigation. Therefore, they will follow the procedure of going through the magistrate, get the required documentation, and do the DNA, just like you want to investigate any homicide or murder case. And that will be done. And if at the end of the day, it is negative, then police can put it side by side to say, is this a crime of passion? Is this a mistake? What happened? Why did other people lie that they don't know what happened? Why did he die on the 11th and they say it was on the 12th? So it is left for police to come with those things. And late.
You are saying all these things. I agree with you to some extent. But the case you're building up, I mean, for me,
don't forget, it is an assumption.
Hold on a second. Yeah, exactly. As somebody consuming your information, we need to be careful here. And that's why I actually come to this platform most of the time. Right?
As somebody consuming my information as well.
I'm consuming every discussion here, which is quite good.
Okay.
Like Paparazzi put it, it's a knowledge call for everybody. So I'm just saying the way you're building up the story. Yes, you now said it's an assumption, right? That's what I wanted to live with. Assumption is what we call it.
757. Number one, yeah. I said if. So it is. We are only making. This is an intellectual, discussion where you are looking at every angle. If is a probability. And that is a time of investigation. Even when you are investigating currently, police is investigating anything. It's still a probability until they are able to establish and they are able to establish a prima facie. You can even have an evidence that, someone died.
Like I said,
who did it?
Like I said, I followed your explanation deeply well, right? But all I'm trying to do here, I'm not paparano, is I want us to cut off all this biased kind of discussion. It's very important. We're building up a case. Yes, I like the way you analyze the probability. If there are altercation in the house, or maybe that, because now you completely neglect the fact that there's a nurse that came into the apartment and gave allegedly injection, which they found on his body, right? So, and the issue that, there's a blood, full of blood.
Hold on. Wait, let me
right?
challenge that. Let me challenge that.
Yeah.
Aside from Baba Mohbad, that is Mr. Joseph Aloba,
right.
Pastor Joseph Aloba, musician Joseph Aloba. Apart from him, through his lawyer that said, I disregard the postmortem result. I do not accept it. Apart from him, no other party, that is the widow, neither the brother, neither any other person in that inquest have refuted that report. Therefore, on the part of the father of the disease, it does not exist. Now, let's come to the public. On the part of the public, let's go to that result. If you check out the toxicology report,
right,
every element that was identified, presumed to be present, according to that toxicology report, did not refer to any of the medication the nurse said she gave to him.
Yes, they said, hang on a second, please, aristocrat.
Not right. They said, though. It is the fact outside.
I'm reading from the script of the autopsy result, right?
Yes.
It was mentioned, right, clearly mentioned, they never mentioned they found anything like illegal substance in the system. But they found evidence of what the doctor, what the nurses administer in his blood. Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Sir.
Please go back and read it.
Read it again.
Go back and read
it. Me. I just told you no, sir.
No.
I just told you no, sir. Number one. Let me take one thing. The nurse claimed.
Again, before we go ahead? The aspect of that his head was shaved. That's dismissive based on the report.
I have not mentioned any head was shaved.
You mentioned it before, Aristocrat. Come on. You mentioned this before.
When? When did I say? When did I say?
The head was shaved.
I never said the head was shaved. I said
maybe Esther mentioned.
Listen, Oga, listen, because I know people always stream this thing, and for anyone that listens to me, I talk with facts,
right?
I didn't mention that either. I didn't say that.
Baba.
You mentioned
that you are following me.
I made a comment earlier when that statement was dropped. I made it.
Because that was a wrong statement. It was a wrong one. Maybe I did not see it. I wasn't the one. So in that, you've attributed to something I did not see.
Mr. Bisukat, please let me correct it. Mr. Bisukat, the 757, I did not. I don't know if it was she.
You mentioned,
but I know someone said it. Excuse me, sir.
You mentioned Baba Mohbad DNA test on the son. You mentioned
yes,
that.
I did say that, but I didn't say
707.
Where I got it from?
707. We're all deliberating here. You understand? And I think I could have said it too. So it doesn't matter here. If you're here to tell us,
it was
if you want to tell us that it wasn't true.
Duke, let me explain because he mentioned my name. Mr. Duke mentioned it when he was asking the question. So when he asked the question, I now responded that even if the head was shaved, they can still do the DNA test. And then someone came in and said she was a doctor and she confirmed what I said. But if you ask me where I got to know that his father did DNA, I got that from Buki's platform. Buki said Barbariano told her that he had done it.
But it is something in the public.
Answer your question. It was a public thing. She said it publicly. Okay? I don't say I didn't say. Whatever I say, I own up to it. I never declare. I never say I didn't say anything if I didn't say it. And if I said it, I will confidently tell you I said it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let us go back.
I just want us to be very clear and very
757
precise on the information we're passing now.
757.
Don't let us 757. 1 second. Don't let us consume a negative information or a biased information. I like what Paparano is doing on this platform. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't know him from anywhere, but I choose to follow his platform whenever I had a chance to comment, based on the way he has been very, very independent, right? Even sometimes he places something on his profile that, okay, women, women now, whatever. I know maybe that's his way of attending, getting people to discuss. But from my view of his platform, he has been very, very careful in the way he put everybody straight on this platform. And I want us to keep that going. Because you see, all this Baba Mohbad, me is completely irrelevant. To explain beyond that.
Mr. Stop all that, please. Lifting someone's spirit for what? We say something, we're trying to learn. Let's reason why this guy come out and debunk it. And that's what you done. You said, oh, his head was not shaven. Leave it there. All this giving accolade, I like what, forget it, you to do something. So let us learn. Give me something to work on. That's what I'm asking for. I know you're knowledgeable as well. So don't let us just keep going around in circles. Giving accolade to people for what?
They do. 707, 757. Number one, let me also correct you on something, because it's also good to correct each other. If you will be back, I'll repeat it. Baba, in his own statement, I first mentioned that the head of his son was shaved. Can anybody collaborate that for me in the comment section? Yes or no? If that is in the public.
Yes, that was right from the beginning.
So if Baba, in his commentary, have said the head of his son was shaved. Wait, 757, hold on now. 757, hold on. You said I should hold on when you were talking. Now you two hold on too. Baba, in his own rhetorics, in his own explanation, had said his son's head was shaved, and people have collaborated. So if anybody on this panel too have mentioned the head was shaved, it has then Baba's statement, who was the person that first came out to give us a full explanation of what he saw.
May I ask you a question?
Don't ask me a question. Let me just finish my line of thought.
Okay.
Now, who was the first person that talked about shaving or no shaving? So if the man said it and people are referring to it, it is until Baba changes that position that people might not refer to it, or there is an investigation that negates that. So let's take it as that. Number two, we talk about the autopsy. On the autopsy report, there were 3 substances that were identified. 3 substances that were identified. Number 1, paracetamol. Number 2, nicafate. Number 3, Piriton. And if we go to the testimony of the nurse, the nurse mentions a number of drugs, which antibiotics and tetanus was one of them.
And Piriton was antihistamine, by the way, to numb.
Wait.
Yes, so please be careful.
Baba, I make her finish. I'm not being careful.
Yeah.
Stop telling me be careful. I said please told you what the answer.
I'm just saying.
You will only tell me. No, relax now.
That's what I'm telling you.
Relax.
Yeah.
I'm still talking because it's always good to interject people when they talk as if they are talking without they don't know what they are saying.
I don't want to consume an information that is just. Are you getting my point?
Baba, I'm not getting your point because your point is number one.
There's something that Dr. has said that is wrong for now.
Your number one point is to come up here. Wait, 757. Your number one point was you said you commented over it that we shouldn't say his head was not shaved. Now that people have testified and have told you that the father of the disease said by himself, and people are referring to that. So until he changed it, or until another thing come about that, people can still refer to it. So it is not a wrong narrative. Baba, it is not a wrong narrative. It is only the people that have access, only the people that have access to the autopsy report. Have you read the autopsy report?
Yes. And the level of
have you read? Okay, please, we just hold on. Mr. Duke, Dr. Esther, and Loretta, do you have a copy of the autopsy report, the full postmortem report? Do you? Do you have a copy of it?
No.
And you've read it? So if they don't have the copy you are referring to.
And the level of the growth of the hair was mentioned on the, I said.
You are still not understanding what I'm saying.
So,
see.
Papariano will have it.
Okay, Papariano will have it. Now, because the public, and just like what people said that the shaving of head, they heard from the father. So to an extent, give it to them that they are referring to an authority. If after that authority, there is another one, you can now come up, because when you come up, you need to come up and say, oh, that has been debugged by XXX, which is the autopsy, and it is clearly stated. That people will accept. But you don't come in a way that you are saying what is wrong. No, you should come. Mr. Man, wait now. I did not talk about shaving hair in the first place. I did not talk about it.
Go and read my comment.
Be careful. Be careful.
See, you want to be careful of who? You want to be careful because you are coming with a label on me that I said something, and I'm telling you I did not say
you did not, but I just said it.
So you need to apologize to me first because you alleged me wrongly of what I did not say.
Okay.
That was
moreover,
you can't be careful. You're not careful.
In what you are saying, you're not careful.
You that he said it. Duke confirm it to you. Duke confirm it to you that he said it.
Like I said, when you mentioned something, I followed your explanation, which was very constructive, right?
My explanation. But I did not talk about hair shaved.
No.
That is what I'm telling you.
Let me finish.
You need to apologize to me first because you said something I did not say.
Yes. Listen, I apologize to you if you're not the one that said
Thank you very much. That is settled.
But I'm
now
still
go
going
ahead.
back to what your narrative approach.
Okay, my narrative. We'll now go with my narrative, which we are back to.
Is what I'm challenging.
Wait.
You said
we now
towards the end.
Wait now.
And I dropped.
No. When I started, I said, when I explained the DNA, I said, if at the end of the day, now listen, I said, if at the end of the day, it comes out, and this is my narrative, I will take it again so that you can listen. Maybe you were busy. Now, I said, if at the end of the day, someone comes out with a report, whether it is negative or positive, I said, if it is positive, then the father, we have a closure. If it is negative, the police can now see a motive for them to investigate. Because as of now, we don't even have the result. So I've already established that if as not to make, that was what I said earlier, if I've placed everything on the pedestrian of assumption, because we don't even have the report.
No,
so whatever I say,
so
whatever I say, it's still based. And now that's what I'm telling you now.
Initially, you were not putting that.
Initially, I also said if. No, initially I said if it was possible. I said if the result came out positive.
All I'm saying,
the father. You're not getting it. All I'm saying is simple English because people. No.
Very structured.
757. You know why I'm emphasizing.
Any comment?
Wait. So you know why I'm emphasizing?
You're being patronizing.
You know why I'm emphasizing? Because you are not getting the point.
You're patronizing. You're not getting the point.
Because I have based my structure on if, positive or negative. So you want me to be saying if at every time I talk again? No. Because when I wanted to give the structure, I've already said if they come, the judge, I said the case will be based on two judgments. Number one, the judge to ascertain that the grandfather have the right to demand for paternity. Number two is for the judge to order it, to give judgment on it. I then said, for everybody to be very happy, the judge normally will be the one that will get the result and read it to them. Now, if they have any form of misgiving, each of the party can have different lab. We make it 3, and they will see it, and everybody's right. I now said, if the result comes out positive, the grandfather will then be happy that he has a grandson and all that. I then said, on the other side, if it comes negative, then the police will find it as a motive to investigate.
Yes,
I then build the case. So what I'm trying to tell you that, you telling me that I should be careful, I've already based it on a pedestrian of assumption because I don't have the fact and I'm dealing with the public fact.
That's good.
You understand what I'm saying? Now we're on the same page because I understood what I was saying.
You said,
Thank you.
Or whoever said the Mohbad hair was shaved shouldn't say that. And they are telling you that I'm saying this based on the evidence available, based on what Baba Mohbad said. Now you are saying they should be careful. On what ground are you saying this? Do you have any counter to it? You have to say, oh no, but this person or Bukky said, you cannot just come up and say something because it's available to the public. Baba Mohbad said that. So if you're coming to debunk
the autopsy report is available to the public, right? If I ask you that question?
Yes.
Okay, so go and read it up again, please. Then maybe you know where I'm coming from. Please.
757. We know where you're coming from. The point is, you held a claim and you came up because of that, because you said that. And you also said you made a comment about it when it was said. So that was the counter thing. You really came out for that. And we're telling you that, yes, this thing came from a previous statement. And you're from previous holding right now. The thing you're holding right now. Listen. The thing you're holding right now just came out from the inquest, okay? When they read the autopsy, we have been talking about embalming since the beginning of the case. I don't know when you came in. And no one has come to tell us that his head was just shaven or not. We already heard how it was embalmed and his head was shaved. And then you come up with the autopsy now and the result, which they will disclaim. I don't know why I should believe what you're reading out of it, but if you claim that they say that his head is not shaven in there, then fine, you've educated us.
Yeah.
You understand? You shouldn't start pulling more this. I'm supporting that again. Listen. Please. I will drop now because I've been here for quite a while. I will drop now. But listen. Let us. If you're going to counter something, not on prejudice. Don't let us come on trying to. Want me now. Money my drop. Chicken drop.
You don't need to talk, please. There's no need for that. All I'm asking is, please, let's just be open-minded. That's what this platform should stand for. Open-minded and discuss every possibilities.
1757. Let me just say this to you. It's an advice. You don't have to take it, but I don't want you to take it wrong. If you do take it, this platform, we all know, is a place where we have intelligent conversation and dialogue. However, we speak and we wait for the person to finish, to land, then we comment. When we comment, we can either disagree with the submission of that party or not. And when we disagree, we put in our own submission, and that's how we learn. But while we're speaking and you interject and keep interjecting, or you keep saying you said this where the person didn't say it, and the person did keep telling you, no, I did not say it. You see, on this platform, we are very intelligent, we are honest, we are truthful, we respect one another. When you say you said this and the person tells you, no, I did not.
And what did I do afterwards?
Just take it. Just take it. Let me land. Just take it that you have a person with integrity, respectful person speaking to you and telling you, I did not. Because after all, if he did say it, or if I did say it, you're not going to beat me up.
No.
So what is you're going to tell Papariano to shut me down and not allow me on this platform again, which I know Papariano would agree to. So please, when you first of all accused me, in fact you need to apologize to me too, because you said it continuously. I kept telling you, no, I did not, until Mr. Duke had to come in to tell you it was me that said it. So it's you come in with a spirit of antagonism.
So you are saying you're not the one that said that, you're admitting now you're the one that said it.
You see, you totally misinterpreting and misconstruing what I just said.
I didn't quite catch that, please. Can you repeat it again?
What I'm saying to you, the important point I need you to pick from here is, when we are here, we dialogue. We hear each other out. We disagree intelligently. And when somebody is telling you that, no, I didn't say what you're accusing me, or saying that I said, you take it respectfully. You don't keep, you see, when you keep saying it, you said it, then it becomes very antagonistic and very, toxic.
Would you rather like not to be challenged?
Challenging me by saying I said something I didn't say.
No.
Is that a challenge?
I'm asking the question in general.
No, I just said something. You are diverting to general. What I said is what you should pick. I said you should not accuse people of saying what they did not say. You said it to me first. You accused me and you said it repeatedly, almost like you said I said that they shaved his head. You forgot?
No. It wasn't you.
You just forgot?
You mentioned that Papa.
You said I said it.
DNA.
And I kept telling you it wasn't me.
Esther,
it wasn't
go
me.
back and read your comment, please.
Okay. I wasn't even talking of comments. I'm talking of what you said up here.
I'm just saying to you. Maybe you are the one that misunderstood me.
It is on this platform. And you did it again to Aristocrat. You did it again to Aristocrat.
That did the DNA test.
You accused me, and then you accused Aristocrat of the same thing.
No.
It wasn't your comment I'm talking about. It's what you said right here on the platform.
Aristocrat was about shaving the hair, which I apologize. Maybe I wasn't listening to his voice. Yes.
So what were you accusing me?
What I asked you about you is when you mentioned that Baba Mohbad did a DNA test. That's what I asked you when. You see,
you forgot. You forgot. You accused me. You said you mentioned that. You told me that I shaved his head.
Listen.
Okay, you know what? I give up. Don't worry about it. Forget it. It's okay.
I'm not going to accuse you of that. What I accuse you of is actually listed on the comment. Go and read it up on the comment. Immediately you drop it. I said it. I wrote it out. But how do you know this?
I rest my comment.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my God. Anyway, aristocrats, it's nice listening to you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Odo, Wokon, 757. Thank you.
What's that supposed to mean now? Right?
That's what you wrote now. OO,
Yeah.
maybe L, then 757. Yeah? Am I right? OOL, 757, Abi?
Right.
That's Odo in Yoruba.
I have to say, listen, I have to say, aristocrat, this is not the first time I heard you talking on this platform. And I like listening to your narrative. It's very structured and well constructive. And I'm sure a lot of people will learn from you, not just me. But what I like us to do is when somebody like Abike, I don't know her from anywhere, right, came up with some idea with our own level of knowledge, then I like the fact that, okay, I won't use the word schooled, that would be rude, but you actually, raise the barrier and let her understand what she's trying to say. I like that. But when you now say, oh, she's confused, for me, I found a little bit derogative remarks against her.
No, that was not what even I used. I said she is dancing. I said you are dancing.
I love what you use.
She was moving from criminal to civil. That's what I said.
He's talking about me.
Yeah.
The statement he made now is talking about me.
Yeah. It was you that said confused and
it was me that said confused.
I'm just saying we should be sensitive about things like that. Even when Paparazzi was saying, "Oh, are you a cleaner in court?" and all that. I mean, for me, I don't think it's necessary.
But listen,
we should accommodate and school or educate one another. It's very important.
But 1757, saying someone is confused, is that a derogatory remark?
No, it depends on when that statement dropped. You can say in a nice way.
I also
it comes in different patterns. The receiver is what matters.
For me, anyone can be confused. Do you know that?
I don't understand. We all know that lady wasn't able to.
Can be confused. Be you a professor,
she wasn't able to structure herself. You can tell by the voice, right?
That's what?
And you can tell by her voice the way she was trying to lay out her statement. And I like the fact everybody realized that. And listen, Esther. Aristotle came to her and said, "Listen, let me ask you a question." He asked us so many questions, and he then answered back, just to let her be aware of what she was talking about. But you came across, she was confused. And that's when I get to a level. Honestly, I don't know her from anywhere.
All right. So the way she now responded to my comment of being confused was the right way. Did you jump at that? Did you correct that part too? Or that was okay?
I said no. I was listen to me. I was playing the devil's advocate. I was giving her flowers and trying to lift up her spirit. Because sometimes
you listen. You have spoken. You have spoken. Let me speak.
Yeah.
Listen. You have spoken. Let me speak. I don't think. First of all, I don't think I'm under any scrutiny or anything here. So let me express myself. Listen, what she said, I just gave it.
Doctor, wait. 757, wallahi. I like this tone of discussion. It's sexy and sweet. I feel that we are in a classroom where we are chatting. You see, doctor, you see how doctor is talking. I then like her. Go ahead.
I'm not going to keep person. Anyway, so what I was trying to say was, for me, I expressed the way I was saying. Before I came up, I had been listening for a long time. And each time she spoke or responded to any one of you, even aristocrats, even a Barbariano, I saw that she's confused. She was saying some things that were contradictory to herself. She was arguing vehemently that no, in a civil case, you cannot bring in a witness.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, let me land now.
I heard of that.
You
I
could
said
have heard.
the statement
Let me
using
land.
that across to her.
1757. I need to land. I need to land. You need to let me land. That is what I just corrected you on.
Let Dr. Land go. Dr. Sokale.
I said, I saw her. She was very vaguely saying no. Now, later on, Papariano now came in and said, are you saying that a lawyer does not have a right to subpoena a witness in a civil case? Then she said, but by the judge. Okay, but the judge has to sanction it, which is the normal process in subpoenaing a witness to a case, whether in the criminal court or in the civil court. When you propose it, the judge will give a consent and then you bring the person in. It's the normal process. So she had just said no vehemently to Aristotle, and then she said yes, but by the judge. That was contradictory to me. That was where I realized that she is confused. You see that she's not understanding the legal terms, or she just don't know. And there's nothing wrong. Hold on.
I heard all
there
that.
Is nothing
You're not getting
wrong.
my point. Honestly.
You are not getting my point.
No, you are not getting my point. I
confused.
said the way the statement came across to her is what I detest, nothing more. You can say that, listen, Abike, I think
I'm not going to go
there's a
further back with
misunderstanding
you.
here.
I said I'm not going to go further back with you. 1717.
Yeah.
I said what I said, and she responded to me in a nasty way.
Exactly, because she was pressed. Do you understand that?
I'm not even going to look for a reason for that. I have let one go.
Right.
So we're not going to go for
right.
She was.
Doctor, let me tell you something. Odo. Let me
Stop calling me all this.
Like, is the letter of your name now?
Yeah,
Maybe when you
fine.
change it.
Right, all right.
So let me tell you something. You know the way she came, the way Abike came. Abike said, I work in the court. But towards the end of our discussion, she said, I have handled cases. In other words, she is a lawyer. Now, if you come to an intellectual discussion, no, she said it. So if you come to an intellectual discussion and you show them your profession, you should expect more bashing. If you err, if you make an error, you will expect more bashing.
Listen,
you understand what I mean?
Aristocrats, you don't want to understand this. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from. You attended to her, we use that word, right? With a great deal of sensitivity, the way you are asking questions.
Yes, I ministered to her. I ministered to her.
Listen, like you brought this. I won't if I use your school that's a derogatory.
No, school is not good. You can say I use my anointing to break a yoke. Do something.
This is exactly what I'm not saying what Esther is saying. I'm not saying it's wrong. But I said the way it came across to her, that's why she was defensive.
The content, you know, the way she accepted this. She responded. Yeah, she responded because she felt threatened.
Exactly.
You know, she felt threatened. She felt, attacked. You know, I understand. Okay. I understand your points now.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. You know, we need to be able to accommodate people from different levels, it doesn't matter, different background. Sometimes you pick up some little things from them and you can even, intelligently think that this is making sense.
Especially when they are ladies, Abby. So ladies should not come to men's fight.
No. I like the fact that Dr. Dia is very important. It's always good to discuss with the ladies because you'll be surprised that sometimes the ladies are actually more kind of organized than men, most of the time. Right? So
yes, they are. Ladies are the best organizer. Forget it. I'll give it to them,
But you are really structured, aristocrat. Even Duke, like the guy that left as well. But I just want us to keep very open mind. This is my issue, honestly.
No, sincerely, we are open. Just like me. Myself and Papariano differ on this DNA thing in a way. But for me, my position has always been this. This whole matter should have been driven by the public.
Yeah.
Driven by the public. Totally by the public. So the lawyers the public will get will be activist lawyer that can sue even the air we breathe.
You know what
even the air we breathe, they can sue it.
You know what when people are raising GoFundMe, and I know how this thing works, I've lived different part of the world, honestly speaking. I'm well exposed. And when people's trying to do all those things, I know it's not going to get anywhere. When Bookie, I don't know, for me, I just don't like going to a platform because she shouts, she yells. I don't understand that anyway, right? But all I'm saying is sometimes when you have people coming to this platform, I believe that, like yesterday, I think it was Tolani that came, and I like the question that people were challenging her. I love that, right? And this is how we get the material facts. We're all judgmental somehow. Right, we are all judgmental, but the only
yes, I agree with you.
The only thing is, and sometimes I remember initially I was even arguing with people that hey, women is innocent and all that, but then I came to think, okay, you know what? Let's be open-minded in this case and see what happens. And when the story of Prime Boy came to play, I was almost saying that from the little clips I've seen, that Mohbad was just playing devil's advocate with Prime Boy. He was never a good friend of his. The guy was so jealous about him, but he likes to bring him closer. Prime Boy is not friend to most of Mohbad's friends, just for that reason. But whatever happened, I mean,
Is it my ear? I was hearing something like spark.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear anything.
Because but we don't even know.
That is why the 00 is it 757 or 57?
Is 000, yeah. Odo.
Don't know. Shape
157.
Is this person new? I mean, is this person new on this case? Because I kind of see sort of narrative control because they were trying this kind of stuff. Let me play for the replay what Wumi said recently. They are doing their best. So they are getting people. You see, you'll be underestimating these guys, okay? You'll be shocked that they are fighting so hard, but just that, it's not getting anywhere. Adebe, the legal team too, was working so hard. They would have been exposed, all of them. It looks like a drug, like one drug law that I'm in here. People from different places. I want Jafun Ogaon. Like one drug dealer stuff. They cannot think they can intimidate everybody. You see, this should teach them a lesson. I mean, we are beginning to approach a time the youth, the public can now begin to think for themselves. It's not as usual when you think for the public. They can think for themselves and they know what is right.
Paparano, yesterday I was enjoying the conversation with when Tolani was here. It was interesting. Even though I engaged.
Well, let's quickly get this one from Gumi. Coming back.
Okay.
Please let me teach you the kind of things that they are saying about those or anything. So because this thing is coming up now, so they want to bring up another thing to change it. And that's going on. So that's why the result comes out. You will not start trying to say, don't say, I don't know. Don't wish for anybody. Thank you very much.
All right. they use that to quickly come and to challenge the public's narrative that her and her legal team, Mohbad father and Mohbad father's legal team, were to meet and conduct and have an agreement that the outcome of the DNA should not be discussed. Okay, so that was, what has been going on. So she's coming out to control the narrative that there was no such thing, that they have never made, they have never even planned of any such thing, that is the TikTok narrative, the public, no one should accept them, that they are coming again with another narrative, because the thing was exposed. Don't forget that chairman was there. Chairman disagreed that nonsense should not be done, but Mohbad must not do this kind of thing. And Gracie was there. That was when they wanted to stone Mohbad with cop and all of these things. But since the thing came out, everybody have overanalyzed it. In fact, it will be difficult for Mohbad to even want to go get something like that done. So she just came out. Now that they have exposed their trick, now they don't have anywhere to hide. So now they will not face the real court case will now go on. But they needed to meet and talk. That's the both people. And I think that is one, it's like Gracie is the person that they are reaching. If there's anything that the family is going to be doing or anything, negotiation whatsoever, Gracie, it sounds like a middleman, like a middleman who is bringing information to Mohbad. And I just pity that man. Okay, the man is not in full control. Look at even this young lady, as young as she is. She's on top of her case. Okay, she's on top of her case, and there are people backing her up. No matter how you back Baba Mohbad up, Baba Mohbad doesn't know that the fact about they're giving power to Gracie and Moyiwa, all these guys. It kind of make him look. It kind of made his power. It makes him powerless. Because it makes everybody to be under the advice of Moyiwa and Gracie. You see? Like everybody, they are just under whatever those ones want. So it means whatever you are thinking, and that is what they would have wanted for me and Moyiwa to go and be discussing and be pushing.
Aparano, you know what Baba?
Yeah, touchdown.
The person treat the person is going to ask. Now, Mohbad X is talking about negligence. The moment that not.
The moment tó bá ti pe medical assistant kó wá help pẹ̀lẹ́ tó wà nílé tó bá ti sọ pé patient ẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí o she's so wá ti ká gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ problem ẹ̀ wá ti sọ owó oògùn tó ń lò so that tó bá ti wá sọ tán tó bá wá ní àwọn oògùn medication yẹn lọ́wọ́ wá hand over fún paramedic yẹn òun ló máa wá wò pé àìṣègùn má sọ pé òun ni Wùmí lẹ́yìn kó ti sọ pé ọkọ mi tó ń bá treat lélẹ́yìí o nǹkan tó ń go through lélẹ́yìí o à ń lo oògùn báyìí fún un à ń ṣe báyìí fún un ibẹ̀ lọ́mọ yẹn ti máa mọ̀ Wùmí náà máa láti ṣáàjì fún negligent ẹ má ṣáìdì Wùmí òun ṣe ẹni tó wá láti ta ẹni tó wá láti ta Wùmí tó bá dọ́dọ̀ dọ́kítọ̀ pàápàá tó bá dọ́dọ̀ dọ́kítọ̀ ó sì jí l'Amẹ́ríkà nìyẹn o.
TB Kenny, as a qualified someone, I'm just saying that you're a qualified nurse. Auxiliary. If you're a qualified nurse, kí ni ẹni yìí lò tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ti fẹ́ wá treat? I need to know before I give any injection. Because number one, I need to ask, kí ló react fún? Kí ló wà allergic fún? Before you give any
that's not what you are saying. That's not what you are saying.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. nǹkan tèmi sọ ni wípé nígbà tẹni tẹ mú ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ti wọlé Wùmí máa ti ní gbogbo nǹkan tí Wùmí ló mọ medical history nǹkan tó ṣe máa ń béèrè pé kí ni medical history anything of it
Nọ́ọ̀sì be the one to ask.
The point is supposed to answer the question. That's the point. We're supposed to answer this question.
We
Can I please say something?
This direct the question too.
The nurse
It's also questionable.
In America, I keep saying it, you will let them know the medical history so they can know where to treat or what.
Can I say something? Sorry about it. Can I quickly say something? Yes, like you said, when you want to assess a patient, you ask for medical history, and then you ask what the patient can react to due to medical treatment. And if none is known, then you do not commence treatment. Instead, you refer that patient to a hospital whereby that patient can be tested for allergies before you administer medication. But if the parents, if the parents or the family of that patient insisted treatment, then it is down to that family to take the blame for it, because why? They have the power of attorney to request for treatment for their persons. So therefore, the family that is in questions had to be held responsible. I work in the medical sector, so I know these things.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. That's why they used to ask people for consent. What is your consent? ABTSL.
Yes.
They ask for consent because as it stands, the wife have the medical attorney, which they had to seek consent from because why? At that minute, Mohbad was not. He was irresponsive because he was not.
You can't say that. You can't say
because referring to the CTC. Let's use the CTC, Abbott. Referring to the CTC, they said he was lifeless.
Page what?
Okay, hold on, let me pull it out. Hold on, let me pull it out. Just bear with me.
Page what of the CTC and show us on the screen, I beg. So that you don't mind. Do I
have to open my screen? I'll read it for you.
No, if she's at work.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Not everybody open their camera now.
Oh, okay, go. I'm not going to talk about that.
You respect people's privacy.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Mommy, I'm happy. So,
the question is still the same, and we're still talking about the same thing.
Wait.
Do you think Kumi should be in the kitchen as opposed to speaking with the nurse and say, okay, Mohbad is allergic to this, is allergic to that, these are all these medications, these are his medical history.
That's what I'm saying. The responsibility of that person. See, Maureen, I don't know, don't go away. Listen to
do you know all this thing? You are saying it if you are in a sane society.
No, the prince. This is not about being in a same country. This is called being compassionate and being empathetic towards your partner. My partner cannot be in that position or in that state for me to fried rice. It doesn't make sense. This doesn't have anything to do with where we are, which is just about humanity. As stated.
She's on Kolo during that period. Do you know maybe she's on Kolo? Or what if you understand the circumstances and what surround the whole story of Mohbad death, we won't be talking like this. Things are not normal in Nigeria. You understand? We don't care about ourselves. I've been there. I know what
they don't care about life.
Okay, yeah, Mom. The prince. Yeah. I love the fact that you just come out with reality and say That is not possible.
But that's not reality. This is about humanity. It has nothing to do with reality.
No, it's about the country that we
He made mention of one
It
thing.
has nothing to do with the country. You're telling me that your wife would be in that state.
Have you been
and
to
you're telling me it's
Nigeria
about the country.
before? Have you been to Nigeria before? You that you have
No.
have you been? Do you know
And
what
I don't want to, and I don't want to.
Nigeria?
And I don't want to.
The priest Ejema Bino.
Let me tell you about the medical thing.
The
in
priest
Nigeria.
Ejema Bino.
If you go to the hospital, instead of them to do a vital sign, to check the full thing about yourself, they will give you typhoid fever that you have typhoid. Instead of you are diagnosed as diabetic patient. Injection drips.
Test and trial of Nigeria. They don't do the proper test. They don't even test for allergic reaction. They don't do allergic reaction in Nigeria. They don't do allergic reaction in Nigeria. Honestly, they don't.
About relax. Retail express wọ́n ní pẹ̀lú mọ̀sílì kíni ẹ̀ ló pa mọ̀sí. Kíni ẹ̀ ló pa mọ̀sí ni ẹ̀yẹ́ ti lọ fún yín. Mọ̀sí ni sick and they go on to private hospital. Do you know what? Wọ́n ṣàbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí béèrè owó tó pa àwọn wà lábroad. Wọ́n béèrè owó àbẹ̀rẹ̀ sẹ́ndì owó láti America náà sẹ́ndì owó láti Nigeria. Àbí they charge month, wọ́n dey charge you every day. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gbowó oògùn, wọ́n ń gbowó drip, wọ́n gbowó. Do after 5 days, nothing for drip sí mọ̀ sí ìgbẹ́ni dọ́tọ̀ wa bá a sọ ìmí àti ẹgbẹ́ máa wà lórí fóònù. Ó mọ̀ fún ọkọ̀ stupid doctor ẹ̀ ń bèèrè lọ́wọ́ mi ni. Ó ní kí ló ṣe mọ̀ sí? Oníràṣẹ̀ wọn ló ṣe mọ̀ sí. Mo ní I didn't try for the past 5 days. For the past 5 days. I did not pay for that broad.
Mommy, omi lásán ìdí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn aláàbọ̀ pé kí nínú ẹ̀sẹ̀ wọn ló ń ṣe mọ́ sí mo ní ayé mo ṣípè fún dọ́tọ̀ ẹ̀ lórí fóònù mi. After that àṣẹwà gbé wọn lọ sí general hospital. Wọ́n ṣe wọ́n the best way general hospital.
Ẹni sùúrù wọ́n ní gbogbo omi tó ti fà ẹni sùúrù wọ́n ní gbogbo dípsì tó ti fà sí wọn lára yẹn wọ́n ní láti ṣèṣe fà kó lára wọn wọ́n yẹ kí wà fún ọ ní ànádá tì ìkan tí màmá yẹn tó bá lọ nìyẹn. So why are you talking about wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀sìnárìn lọ tó wá àtẹ́sí ẹ̀ ẹ wá níbo kó máa béèrè medical history kó máa béèrè clinical history.
Ẹ dúró sí ìkọ́tà wà sáà ìkọ́tà wà sáà please ìkọ́tà mi fẹ́ sáà ti establish pẹ̀lú ìyàwó mi.
You're not on the same line as I am because do you think it's normal for you to be asked a question about your partner that is not feeling well and you won't be able to answer? You can answer me what the nurse. You can't give me any reasonable answer as to what the nurse injected your partner. You can't give me any reasonable answer as to what happened or what did the nurse do to your partner when she was with him or with her.
No, you're supposed to ask a reasonable. You're supposed to ask questions. You're supposed to ask questions, and the partner's supposed to give it.
Point still remains that no matter what you're doing, you have to be with your partner at that point. There's nothing you want to cook. There's nothing you want to cook at that point that would make sense to anyone, and that's the fact.
When you call someone that,
that's not me.
When you entrust medical responsibilities to someone, that okay, fine, I call the nurse, I call the doctor to come and treat me and all those kinds of stuff. The medical responsibility, the duty of care is at the hand of the person that comes into the house to take care of you. The prince, honestly, if you have picked up the case, that case against that hospital, they would have paid for damages. A lot of money
damages in Nigeria.
No, tebagbe on lost court.
Since you're saying that the fault was the nurse,
Yeti, that is real low. I'm just putting.
Let me tell you something. Okay. Before you take them to court, is it not police station you will go? Police station.
No. But for my no million, no matter one, normal investigation. You should go see police station. Should go see hospital.
So who is going to do investigation? Is it not police?
No, they are going to do investigation and they are going to pay for damages.
Who is going to do it? Is it
now? The hospital is going to pay for
policeman was even in hospital in this country. The police will
involve. Since you agree that the problem was from the nurse, so what does the nurse had to do with industry guard? What does the nurse had to do with Liam? Mohbad, was the nurse supposed to inject Liam and injected Mohbad? Okay. So how did they relate?
Anyways, I used to call that delusional statement. They are all delusional statements in which delusional statement.
It was the nurse.
Wait now, oh God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Everything, so you can answer at once. That's the point.
See, there's something they used to call
I want to answer that question.
challenge it to your mouth. There's something they used to call.
I know.
There's something they used to call.
What's this statement? To say, Emma, this is what boy you. Can you manage favor come? What's the meaning of that statement?
I don't know.
Stop. Emma máa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí mọ́. Ẹ má sọ kankan mọ́. Ẹ stop ẹ̀. Ó control àwọn màálù ẹ̀.
Hey guys.
Kò ní rẹ̀ ti rárá. Á lè pe àwọn yẹn bíi just anyhow.
I get it. There are some delusional statements that is out there that people. It's a normal thing. If you say you work in the mental.
Me work in the mental. I'm a general adult nurse, but I've worked in the mental health before.
But I feel experienced people having panic attack, anxiety, all those. And sometimes they have incoherent statements like, "Oh, someone is coming to kill me." "Oh, my brother is somewhere." Something like, people can actually have those kind of.
Assassination,
Wait. When people have anxiety, panic attack, they can be that is fear of unknown, like something like that. So statement like that can occur. So I probably not even properly. I partially understand that if there's some industrial god for it somewhere, then let them come out, let them feed them out. Honestly, let them feed them.
Ẹni tó máa fish wọn náà tún náà ni Wùmí ló sọ pé òun mọ̀ wọn.
Wait. If you are talking about the industrial god, can I also say that Mohbad has talked about it at the point of time whereby he was saying that, I could not get views.
Only they don't want me to talk. I know who killed my husband. They don't want me to talk. Ṣé Mohbad ló sọ yẹn ni?
Mi ò gbọ́ gbogbo ilé ìṣàdì náà yẹn.
A máa fish out lọ́la. The music bá wa kó gbogbo ẹ̀sẹ̀gbẹ́ kan jọ.
Tó bá ti dọ̀la ẹ bá mi kó gbogbo ẹ̀ wá síta so that máa analyse a máa sọ̀rọ̀.
Problem.
Lọ́sẹ̀ sanwó tí lọ́sẹ̀ rà yìí ni.
Àbátí ti wà lórí gbá ti pẹ́.
Kí lẹ ní ìsọ náà?
Yóò gbọ́
wọ́n ní ṣé o ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ you are new. Wọ́n nínú you are not new.
New.
Àbàtì everywhere ló máa ń lọ. Ó máa hang sí ibi kọ́mẹ̀ntì báyìí.
Mi ò hang to the comment. Like, sometimes I always come out, talk, and do all this kind of thing.
Not every platform, but some platform, you just be under the comments.
No, some platform, even recently I'm just coming to the music.
Àwọn ṣàlómù ẹ wọ bí.
Mo ṣàwọn ṣàlómù mi wọ bí báyìí.
Gbówó iṣẹ́ tòní báyìí.
Ọjọ́ tí mo wá sí báyìí.
Wọ́n ní ṣó ti gbówó iṣẹ́ tèní.
Iṣẹ́ yìí náà ti gbọ́wọ́ ṣe tòní.
Èmi lọ bí iṣẹ́ ìmọ̀ tó fi mo ń ṣe náìtì.
Èmi ò ṣiṣẹ́ ní weekend ní tèmi, so mi ò
èmi lọ bí iṣẹ́ lálẹ́ yìí. Mo ti lọ ṣe gbogbo ṣọ́ọ̀pì.
ẹ ti lọ ṣe gbogbo ṣọ́ọ̀kì ẹ ti jẹ ayé òbí.
That's why you said that ibi tí mo wà ó wà noisy.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Mo rántí pẹ̀ sọ ẹ́.
Me like the Saturday shopping at all.
So ìyàwó mi ṣe have I answered your question? You still have some other thing to ask me?
Ìyàwó voice lọ́bì tó kì í wọlé lé.
Ìyàwó mi ní sẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́mọ èmi ló máa mú lọlé last.
Wọ́n ní kó máa ṣeré àbàtì.
Mohbad ex.
You have no answer.
Do you still have questions to ask?
Mommy is allowing you to skip all the questions. So
ask your question.
You have been mommying and daddying each other since.
Answer me. Throw out your question out there.
Said, how did the nurse? Okay, I said you agree that the nurse should be held liable for what happened to Mohbad. Right?
Yes. According to the report.
Based on what we may have said so far.
Are you aware of any cerebral?
Based on what we may have said so far.
I want trust Lily. Am I pronouncing it well? Moro.
Yeah,
Trust. I want trust Lily like mostly. So but tí wọ́n bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa rí àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa jáde náà. So ẹ kọ́ máa kò ń ṣe ní kò ń ṣàlọ́. So àti wà ní pẹ̀lú ọkọ̀.
Omi lẹ́ni yẹn ti jẹ. Omi.
That was Wumi's statement, by the way. Abati, that was Wumi's statement, okay?
Oh, that was Wumi's statement. Oh, not that.
Yeah, that was what Wumi said. She said, don't listen to Prime Boy. Yeah, initially. Okay, Abati.
Yeah.
Abati, everything she had said so far.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, Mary.
Everything she has said so far does not actually correlate with the fact that the nurse should be held liable. One, you said Baba Eloro. If you actually believe that it was the nurse's fault or the nurse was liable to what happened, you wouldn't say Baba Eloro because you just say Baba Endo Bamoyi Lele. You understand, right? Right? That would be the case. Hold the nurse. Don't let the nurse go, right? And industry goods. Is the nurse the industry goods? Also, she said, Momokoto pa, but Monisor. So,
God, you saw it. So, why you going to
why can't she say, okay, nurse look.
Okay, my mom, she was asking me by Nyola.
I'm not tomorrow side, I'm not sure, but I can try.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to send you a follow request. Then you're going to follow me back. So whenever I'm coming, like,
okay,
and
okay. So I'm going to send you. Send the follow request here. I'll follow me back. So time to back to me by Manipekowa.
Where my saying?
Yawo Amadalo. Don't listen to him, please.
Tell me what èèyàn mélòó ni wọ́n ti pa ń tiẹ̀ ṣápá ìwọ ni.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́.
Èèyàn mélòó ni wọ́n ti pa. Ìwọ́n lọ kí rẹ́kọ̀dì àwọn tó ń pààyàn. Èèyàn mélòó ló ti pa wá. Oníṣẹ́ tàwa pààyàn.
Ẹ má sẹ́ndì ìpẹ́ sí.
Àwọn tó dó sẹ́yìn ohun mi gidi gan nìyẹn, wọ́n tẹ̀lé ẹlẹ́yìn báyìí. Wọ́n ti ní kí Wùnmí sọ fún àwọn pé kí ló pa Mohbad.
10 months nìyí, àná ló pé 10 months. Wọ́n tún sọ pé ò lè lè.
Àná àbí ènìyàn ní 12 lè ní ẹja accept èní. Ká má confuse èní ni. Àbí
Kò sì sọ̀rọ̀ náà.
Answer the question. These are the few things that I remember. So can you answer the question then?
Well, Moro. Àwọn èèyàn kan náà wà tí wọn gbọ́ English jù. English ẹ̀ kò dé ìgbé ó gbọ́n jẹ́ pé
Moro.
Mo try láti sọ ni. Yorùbá lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé nurse ló pa Mohbad, ṣé omi máa sọ pé ẹ lọ ro, right? Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé nurse ló pa Mohbad, ṣé o máa sọ pé industry god? Ṣé tó bá jẹ́ pé nurse ló pa Mohbad, ṣé mo máa sọ pé ikú tó ké Liam kú ni Mohbad kú? Ṣé tó pé nurse ló pa Mohbad? Ṣé
Èdè tó ń mí sókè tó ń mí sílẹ̀ yóò jẹ́ ní sùúrù.
It's difficult.
Àbàtì mi ò like it.
I'm trying so hard.
I'm try hard.
I'm trying. It's so easy.
Ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ má fi rẹ́rìn ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ Yorùbá yẹn ó ń gbénú láti sọ ni ọmọ tọ́mọ bá fẹ́ rìn ó máa gbé wọn láti rìn.
Our wife don't mind him.
Yóò rí pé ò ní respect fún ìyàwó fóbìnrin ò ní respect rárá.
Èmi kò lè fẹ́ láíláí because ọkùnrin tí kò bá sí
kò lè fẹ́ láíláí. Ọkùnrin tí kò
bá sí respect obìnrin, èmi kò lè ní kókó ṣe pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ṣé mi ò gbọ́
Ìgbà tó lè sọ pé ó fẹ́ ní àìmọ̀ panic attack ó ní ó ń gbà kan.
Mo rí pé kọ́ ra ìgbà tó lè rí so.
It's not easy. So you
are doing well. You are doing well, my wife. You are doing well. Ìyàwó wa.
Ìdí yóò tó yàrá ìgbà wá sí i.
Thank you, as a flex. Thank you.
Mohbad dey try. Àwọn ọmọ mi ò lè sọ rárá náà. Àwọn ò kò lè sọ tiwọn.
Abẹ́tí tó bá jẹ́ pé nurse òun ni ó pa Mohbad, ṣé mo bí máa sọ pé mo ní sùúrù.
It's our father's tongue. It's our mother tongue.
Tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ṣé mo bí máa sọ pé nurse náà
pẹ̀lẹ́ ti tẹ ọ jẹ́ pé Yorùbá tó
ní sùúrù ó máa wá ṣáà ní sùúrù ó máa wá okay dúró jẹ́ kí n sọ báyìí tó bá gbé nurse náà ní ó pa Mohbad ṣé mo máa sọ pé they killed the nigger. Okay, ṣé ó máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ gbà mí o nọ́ọ̀sì ti pa Mohbad ó ti pa o kò sọ pé ó ti pa o ó kò sọ pé industry god ó sọ pé ẹ lọ ro ó sọ pé mọ́mọ́tò àwọn tó pa ó sọ pé
ṣé wọ́n lè sọ English bóun náà ṣe sọ English tongue ẹ̀.
Mi ní accent náà.
So, gbogbo nǹkan tí mo kà sílẹ̀ yìí kí oògùn ní pé okay ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀ bá nǹkan tí mi sọ lọ àbí ṣé gbogbo ẹ̀ bá.
Come to my class.
Magic to Sarambiti ti sọ̀rọ̀.
Ó ní kó má tọ̀ sára níbi tó ti sọ̀rọ̀.
Kò ní sí, mò ń fà gbogbo energy máa ń wọ fi
you are doing well. Tó máa sọ sí Nàìjíríà wọn ní ṣé wọ́n lé mi ọbẹ̀ yìí.
Okay, show me area.
Ó yé wa, we understand. Ó yé wa.
So, gbogbo nǹkan tí mo list fún ẹ nísìnyí. Báwo ni bọ́bọ̀ ẹ ṣe ní ṣe pẹ̀lú nurse? Báwo ni bọ́bọ̀ ẹ ṣe pẹ̀lú nurse?
àti ó síkì lórí.
Enough is enough, okay? You respect me, I respect you. Respect is an hypocrite. When you don't have respect, is hypocrite. Don't call me. You respect me, I respect you. That's the call it. Respect is an hypocrite.
Àwọn mi jẹ́ kí n.
Ṣé o ní pé Yorùbá ló sọ mẹ́? Ó ní báwo ló ṣe ní ṣe?
God first.
Ṣé o ní pé Yorùbá gidi ló sọ mẹ́ yẹn? Ó ní báwo ló ṣe ní ṣe C-injection? Ṣé o ti rí?
Ìyàwó mi jẹ́ kí n explain kankan ṣùgbọ́n.
Àná wa.
Tí wọ́n bá ti ń go through. Tí wọ́n bá ti ń go through some psychological stress. Kò sí kò tẹ́ni yóò yà attribute anything. Kò sí kò tó lè attribute anything. Gbogbo nǹkan pátápátá ló bá máa rò. Ta ló lè pariwo bọ́ọ̀lù? Ṣáwọn ìrẹ́ yìí. Ṣáwọn ọ̀gá yìí. Ṣáwọn tó ti bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ni wàá máa lò. Báwo náà ti ṣe dé? Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ni wàá máa lò. So, can we give her the space for her to think like that? Yes, to think like that. Yes, I can give her the space for her to think like that. Because okay, people are going to check reactions, medication. Because you want to expect to see anybody among the people to expect me. Could see anybody. So if she's going on around asking those questions, all those kind of stuff,
wait.
I can still give her the chance.
Abati, let me ask you a question. You are saying this. I know you know the right thing. But what is the what do you want to say about the fight from house to the party, from the party back to house, and the fight still continue in the house because
What's down
our question then now? What's that our question? If you listen to me very well, okay, don't listen to me very well. I'm just giving you a scenario of a whole thing that can happen. I'm just asking that. I'm not saying that this is what happened directly. Okay, before the death of Mohbad, we understand that he was going through bullying, was going through a lot of things. Okay, now Mohbad died as a result of medical complication. Also, medical reaction that was injected to him. Which, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to put out to you at that. If you are going for treatment, the only thing that is really treatment to do for you is for safety, not even thinking that maybe you're going to die or something that's going to happen to you. And can that happen in the case of Mohbad as well? Yes, because these people, I believe that they were not expecting Mohbad to die at any point in time. Okay, now Mohbad now died. Is it okay for her to be thinking who can kill him? Kalolepa. She as in kilo le ṣẹlẹ̀, she can start thinking, she can start having emotional
Talope nurse, go first, thank you. Talope nurse.
Ẹni tó pe nurse, èmi kí n lọ́dọ̀ pé nurse lọ sí ọ̀nà spend you.
No, spend it for one number.
Spend it for one number. I left.
Spend it. Can I introduce nurse?
Let me tell you something. Abati. Someone introduced someone. You introduce someone to me. It's my own discretion to accept that person.
Okay, now
it's not by force. It's not Mohbad. He gave the number to me.
Who made the call?
It's not Mohbad. It's not
Emma Bobby. It's not about who made the call. It's about
the person who made the call. The person who made the call. The person who made no. Stop that nonsense. I'm sorry to say this.
Emma Bobby. No. Mommy, am I insulting?
I said I'm sorry.
Mommy, Emma Bobby. Someone introduced you to someone. Someone introduced you to somebody. So definitely, person has made you to know somebody.
But it's my own discretion. I'm the one that called that person, and that person said he's not in the country. That he will be back the next day, and I'm waiting for that next day. So that's me. I have already accepted that person. Fendi did not input that person on me.
Come again, ma.
Okay, o fún mi nọ́mbà nsìn o ní pé mo lè pe ẹni yẹn ló wò sí nílùú tó ń bá ìjọ kejì ló máa dé lù ìwọ kọ́ ló fọ́ọ̀sì ẹni yẹn èmi tí bá ẹni yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ àti ní communicate àti interact. So it's none of your business anymore. So far tí mind mi accept ẹni yẹn mo tẹ̀ tún aláwọ̀ ẹni yẹn sínú ilé mi. A stranger that I don't know, even if a nurse. You understand? And when that person was looking after my husband, I'm cooking fried rice in the kitchen.
Mommy,
I'm not there.
Mommy,
Okay.
But you sọ pé nurse ò available, mo ní nurse tí mo lè pè wá fún ẹ. Tó dẹ̀ fún wọn nọ́mbà tó dẹ̀ pè nurse.
Ṣé ìwọ ló wá ní pọ́ọ̀tì abẹ́ mi?
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ tí mi bá sọ wípé mo ní nurse nǹkan tí ẹ wò I am not aware of something ẹ máa gbọ́ mi I am not aware of something ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ mo fẹ́ ṣe illustration kékeré fún yín.
Not illustration kankan please I don't have time for all this long talk story.
No, it's not long talk. Okay, mọ̀mí yẹtì wọ́n gbé wá sínú ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan o àwa kọ ẹ̀yìn sí kan àwa ń wá nǹkan nínú ilé yẹn àwa rí ìwọ̀kọ̀ wá sọ fún wa pé àkíní tẹ̀ ń wá yẹn ibẹ̀ yẹn ló wà tẹ́niyàn bá sọ fún wa pé kìní tà ń wá yẹn ẹ̀dúró tẹ́niyàn bá sọ fún wa pé kìní tà ń wá yẹn ibẹ̀ yẹn ló wà ta ló sọ fún wa pé kìní tà ń wá yẹn ibẹ̀ ló wà ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó sọ fún wa ni okay now in the case of Mohbad nọ́ọ̀sì ò wà available èmi wá bí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì ò.
Because Mohbad nurse, they cannot get hold of Mohbad nurse.
Okay,
then he said, as a close friend, he said he has. Let me give you my own nurse number. No, I feel like the prince, I don't feel like. Oh, I know my baby not bad. Oh no, I the streets in it. Let me tell you something. Mo dẹ̀ fún mi ní nọ́mbà mi ò dẹ̀ sọ pé mi ò dẹ̀ follow up mọ́ mi ò ní dọ́dọ́ kẹ́ pé nọ́ọ̀sì mi there is a lot of nurses it's not only spending it there are some people there as well tí Wùnmí lè gba nọ́mbà nọ́ọ̀sì wọn so Wùnmí ó rí pé nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn àwọn ti jọ sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ accept nurse so who is accountability for that is it spending or Wùnmí.
Okay, nígbà tí ọlọ́pàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí blame àwọn èèyàn ta ni wọ́n blame.
Ta ló blame báwo.
Spending ló blame now Spending ló introduce.
Lè blame Spending ọlọ́pàá blame Spending Spending ti ṣàlàyé pé òun lòún fi nọ́mbà sílẹ̀.
Okay, mọ́mí
kò fa nọ́ọ̀sì wọlé.
Mọ́mí ẹ dúró.
ọlọ́pàá gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé àwọn blame Spending láyé ibi tó kọ́ sí kọ́ lọ mú wá.
Mọ́mí ẹ dúró okay ẹ dúró.
Spending gave a number.
Mọ́mí ẹ ní sùúrù
kí ló dé bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló fún 24 hours.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ní sùúrù kò sí táìtì yàn ní ìdúró jẹ ní
tó wọ̀ tó yí ọ̀tá ìbá wà ní unconscious ìyá fẹ́ máa dúró fún 24 hours kí ló tó dé.
Mo fẹ́ bèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ok, mo ní kí mo fẹ́ ra gold mi wà rí èèyàn tó lè ta authentic gold sí mi ẹ wá sọ fún mi pé mo ní èèyàn tó ń ta gold o ọ̀yà wọ́n bá ènìyàn lélẹ̀ o lè bá wọ́n bá ènìyàn lélẹ̀ o lè bá sọ̀rọ̀ so unfortunately mo bá ènìyàn sọ̀rọ̀ ènìyàn wà ní ìgbà gold fún mi ta ni màá blame.
Let me tell you something èmi kọ́ ni mo ní kókó wọ ẹlẹ̀ ó tọrọ ni èmi kọ́ mo ní kókó wọ ẹlẹ̀ ìjọ náà àjọ tó ń ṣọmọdé. Before you even give the money out, you're supposed to contact me that I give you number. Hold on, you may answer here. Oh, the blame me. Lọ́rọ̀ mi kọ́ ni mo gba owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni mo kò fún nígbò.
Ó yẹ dúró náà, ta ni ẹ máa blame?
Ìwọ ló ponú. Sorry to say that, I'm sorry.
Ó yá, ṣàbá sọ pé ó yẹ dúró ẹ wá dábí tó ń sí o ẹ dúró ní pírísẹ̀ dúró ṣàbá sọ pé ẹ dúró náà di pírísẹ̀ má bínú ẹ má bínú ẹ má fún mi scenario yá ẹ má fún mi scenario.
Mohbad call because Mohbad is on lifeless. It's on lifeless. Wunmi ló kọ Wunmi ni.
Ẹ kì í sọ sórí tèmi fún yín. Mo introduce bọ̀bọ̀ kan ló fẹ́ travel. Mo wá introduce ẹ̀ sí èèyàn kan. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ mo ní wá. Mo ní gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú transaction yín. Gbogbo nǹkan tó bá sọ fún ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ because màá lè lo experience báyà nǹkan tó ń sẹ tẹ́nìyẹn sọ all right or all wrong. After tí mo fún ẹnìyẹn ní contact, òun wá lọ gbẹ̀yìn lọ. Ó wá káwọ èèyàn lọ sí lọ́bẹ̀ ẹnìyẹn wá gbó lọ́wọ́ wọn ẹnìyẹn ò ṣe kìíní ẹ̀ fún mi later after months lẹ́nu ẹ̀yẹ́ ìjọba sọ pé ayé báyìí làwọn ti fún ẹni báyìí mo ní I'm not going to be part of this because contact mo fún ẹ mi ní kò continue transaction without my knowledge ṣé expect kẹ́niyẹn kó blame mi because ẹnìyẹn carry me along na spend the drop number ó dẹ̀ bá ti tiẹ̀ lọ. Ǹjẹ́ sọ fún písẹ́lú kan pé nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀sọ́ pé máa dé 24 hours o. Ǹjẹ́ sọ fún gbàtí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn dé ǹjẹ́ pé spẹ́ndì máa bọ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ti wà around o. Ṣé ẹ ṣe gbogbo yẹn? So ẹni ó drop contact mi ó dẹ̀ bá ti tiẹ̀ lọ. Wọ́n àtẹ̀fẹ́ ṣé òun gbàtí tí nọ́ọ̀sì sọ pé 24 hours o wà around òun máa travel máa tó the following day. Wọ́n àtẹ̀ṣe lórí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn. Kò sí nọ́ọ̀sì mi gbogbo Lagos State ni. Tẹ̀yẹ̀ lórí nọ́ọ̀sì tó wà kútọ́ ni.
Nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn wá.
Àbẹ́ ìjẹ́ lọ́wọ́ lọ taarọ́ yẹn fún ìgbésẹ̀ ìgbọ́dọ̀ bá taarọ́ yẹn fún màlúmi pé ayáyáyá mo mọ ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́tẹ́ sọ adírọ̀lẹ̀ pa.
Nọ́ọ̀sì bá wà ní dáadáa.
So bó ti sọ̀rọ̀ àbàtì. So gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn kò make sense ìwọ gan mọ̀ ó gbogbo ẹni tó ń fò tọ́ inú mi dùn mo mọ̀ pé àbàtì yìí ló ní truth ó mọ̀.
But can I ask you this? I'm not asking you a question. I just want to say this. If that little lovely boy grown up, Captain, why ní pé Mohbad ló ní o, ká ní Mohbad ló ní o. That little boy when he grown up to certain age. And ó wá ń gbọ́ pé màmá òun dúró ó dúró 24 hours when bàbá ẹ̀ tó ń du life ẹ̀ lórí bed tó ń wá bó ṣe máa save life ẹ̀ ó wá dúró fún one nurse jọ ọkọ tí mo ló bá bí màmá ẹ̀ léèrè Abati irú question wo ló máa because the boy will not be happy.
Mommy,
that you make your negligence to my daddy's died. Nǹkan tó máa sọ nìyẹn.
No, gbogbo ilé ìfẹ́ ń sọ yẹn. Because question mo fẹ́ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni kí ló fún yín assurance.
Èmi kọ́ ló yẹ kó béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wùnmí kọ́ ló yẹ ká máa béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Pé Wùnmí kí ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀? Kí ló pa bàbá Liam?
Mommy, you are making an emphatic statement like Mohbad was unconscious. I was trying to ask you, how do you know Mohbad was unconscious? Can you got off in evidence Mohbad was unconscious?
Okay, Mohbad is not unconscious. Thank you. If Mohbad is not unconscious, and they said that he bleed profusely, and he's not unconscious. Hold on. Matu for another hold on. And they rush him to the hospital. Before they get to the hospital, it's already Kpai. They pronounce him Kpai. Isn't it? So what do you mean that person is not conscious? You waited for Monday look with us. That's it. Any yet go through a lot of things in the house on Monday. And on Tuesday. So life like see. You can't see shiny. We don't need to be there. Go to calculation.
Mommy, do one medical field.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Oh yeah, now. Mommy, my boy, okay.
Bàbá ti jọ mú lọ bí iṣẹ́.
Èmi náà rí pé drop mo ní fẹ́ máa lọ. Kí wọ́n máa lọ pé
Kámẹ́rà ló gbé wọn ṣe sílẹ̀. tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń
wọ́n ní CCTV wọn fi lẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́.
Mọ́mì là ó kọ́ ní àwọn ní sí ìkàlẹ̀ àti ìdílé. Àwọn gádé ti jẹ̀dí kan fìrè o.
Wọ́n náà wọ́n ti ọ̀dẹ̀ Ìyábọ̀ Òjó.
Àwọn gádé ti jẹ̀dí kan fìrè. Ó yá mọ́mì ṣe ń gbọ́.
Ó gbádùn. Yẹ kí mi kọfí.
Mo ní gádé ti bẹ̀ ṣé mo tẹ́ ń gbọ́ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bí wọ́n ti graduate wa. So ó yẹ kí nǹkan tí o sọ.
Madam Kofi is a teacher in King's College. Madam Kofi is.
Mọ́mí Yétì, ṣé àbúrò tí ẹ bá play ball.
Abati, don't mention Mommy Comfy.
Okay.
Mo lè fún ẹ ní 40 láti ibi. Mo máa gbé gbá. Abinẹ́ni Ìjẹ̀bú ẹ̀.
Àwọn tó jẹ́ bú ọ dẹ́rọ.
Mo máa gbé gbá sí yẹn láti window. Transfer sí ẹ̀. Má dárúkọ Mommy Comfy because àwọn tó máa lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ìyàwó mo fẹ́ ìyàwó.
Mohbad.
Tó bá ti dárúkọ Mommy Comfy, èmi àti Comfy, tó bá ti dárúkọ Mommy Comfy, ó máa jẹ́ reset.
Lábọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀rọ. What do you pay?
Tomorrow when you join, maybe the bad days. Maybe the bad days. So I'm not joining by the issue. Mommy Yétì praise. Mommy Yétì ìyàwó mi. I say I greet you guys.
Abati, ta ló pa Mohbad.
Thank you, Abati.
Ta ló sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà? Ta ló ní Abati? Ta ló pa Mohbad? Ó dàbí ìgbà tí
Abati, are you still here? Where is he?
I think he's gone.
It's gone. Look, Abati, according to the family, it took me time. I'm trying to get ready for work. At the center. Okay. Abati, please come up. Okay. Should I read it or should I leave this since it's gone? Is everyone there?
Are you free tomorrow?
Yes, I'm free tomorrow.
Yeah, can you come tomorrow? It will be here tomorrow.
Because tell him to also go and look at page 75. Jebami's statement. Okay. We will see everything there.
75.
That they had to go without he had no clue what was going on. He vomited. So he did not give any nurse consent. Anyway, guys, I'll pay back tomorrow.
We'll be expecting you. I'll be there tomorrow as well.
Abati know the truth.
Thank you
for a very long time.
Thank you so
For
much.
a very long time. I know Abati know the truth.
Thanks to the panelists. Everyone.
Thank you,
Everyone, guys. I have a lot of
Thank you.
Yeah.
Only the music about more auto struggle brain.
The music is more.
The music about more struggle brain. Ibi tó wá sí yẹn kò lè tó ti lè jáde
kò fún wa ní àyè láti máa
sọ̀rọ̀ ara wa àbí ká máa àtẹ́yìn àwọn ọjà ẹ̀ ń pé àǹtí ti issue oye àǹtí ti issue náà àtàárọ̀ báyìí
fi kọ́mẹ́dì ṣe kórèèyàn má bọ́ọ̀sì.
ẹ mọ̀ pé tábà fún un láyè níbi ká sọ àǹtí ti issue ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tó máa bára wa jà ló máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọn oye.
èmi ò tẹ́ ń fi emotional fi ṣe nǹkan fact la máa sọ fúnra wa.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a máa yọ sọ̀rọ̀ ní kò.
àbàtì gan-an àti húkọ̀ ẹ̀sìn kọ́nà kún. àbàtì ìṣẹ́rí òun àti dawa class they have different character. Dawa class máa mú kókókókó bíi pé ó wà ń bẹ̀ níjọ́ tó bí Wùnmí ni.
Professor ni Dawa class.
Professor.
Dawa class ṣe
wà lẹ̀ fọ̀.
Dawa class.
Ó máa mú kókókókó ní ohun gbogbo kan ló mọ̀. Ó ní Google sọnù.
I like those guys. I like those guys.
Ó ní Google sọnù. Mo ní ìwọ ọpọlọ tí wọ́n wò ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ ẹ̀sọ̀ kan ni.
Ní pé nǹkan tó believe yẹn o ṣàdúró tì mọ́ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn èèyàn báyẹn.
Òun kò divert.
Wùmí, only number 12 is a white number to me. The date I lost my husband and also the date I hardly have. Because ìwà burúkú náà ni ìwà burúkú náà ni òdìjẹ́ kó ló bá yẹ kó jẹ́ òrí. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ọjọ́ ẹ̀ jẹ́ ọjọ́ ayọ̀ fún ẹni. Ọlọ́run kọ́ mọ̀ jẹ́ fọ́jọ́ ẹ̀ má jẹ́ ọjọ́ ayọ̀.
Ìrọ̀lọ́ fa omi dẹ́mọ̀ ni.
Ok, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣàtàwọn sí ọ̀rọ̀ justice là ń sọ. Imagine sí oye ká ṣe máa sọ gbogbo rẹ̀ sí ká ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ Adéyínká bí wà tó pà àwọn àmọ̀kọ́tà ń ṣe ni. Kí gbogbo ṣàwọn alé pẹ̀lú love pẹ̀lú peace. Ọ̀gọ́wọ̀n sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gọ́wọ̀n ìrọ̀ta torí ọkàn ní different opinion.
Bringing personal issue to just for Mohbad, distraction ló máa fà. Ghana ti allow personal issue into this orí platform ti máa dàrú lẹ́yìn. Because I think let's say most of them. Kálẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ní màá ti kó mi ti máa kó mi tì ní. So màá dó síbi àwọn èèyàn tó mọ̀ mí wọ́n wá rí mi níbi tí wọ́n ti ń pariwo èpè tó ti ń ṣe èpè tó ń lọ́nà àwọn nǹkan mi ní dó sórí.
Tá bá ń ṣépè ìjọba tá bá ń ṣépè oyè rà ẹ wo rọ́bà tí ẹ wo mi ta tún gbé gbà ìgbà tó fẹ́ sọ pé that result mo mọ̀ pé o sọ pé o accept the result yẹn but there are some things inside that result tó ṣùtù ẹ̀yin gan lẹ́sẹ̀.
Gbogbo ẹ̀
ṣẹ́rí pàtà analyse result yẹn fún.
Kò sí bó ṣe lè gbé result ẹ̀ jẹ́ ká analyse ẹ̀ fún wọn ó máa mú wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ ṣáá ni.
Exactly.
Kò sí bó ṣe lè ṣe ẹ̀ kọ́ lọ constituency mi wá ẹ̀ kọ́ tó lọ constituency mi wá kọ́ lọ sí another inquest kọ́ lọ sí another thing ó máa mú wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ kọ́ àwọn olówó ànulẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn.
Àníyàn ti ẹ̀kọ́ òun ẹ̀gbọ́n mu mi kọ̀ǹfàmù kó máa ń sẹ́yìn fóònù mi. tó ogun yẹn ló ń sẹ́yìn tó ń jẹ́ kí bẹ́ẹ̀ni kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ calm down Mohbad calm down.
Friends ẹnì kan bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa mute.
Okay.
So that is the reason why tí mo fi sọ pé
the problem is the top movie yẹn.
Ṣọ́nà pọ̀lọ̀ ṣá.
Adigbogbo so humanity is based on the video.
Opposite humanity ló ń sọ. Ó dẹ̀ pé kí n wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ kí dẹ̀ fàjáde pé ṣó ní ọpọlọ ṣá.
Ó ní ẹ̀sọ́
Ní pé hatred bàbá Mohbad tó wà nú ẹ̀ ní.
That's intro. Pẹ̀lú mo fi fóònù sílẹ̀ mo kó bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń dárúkọ mi gan mo ní mi ìbìlẹ̀ máa bá yín discuss kọ́tẹ́ ń sọ. Kọ́tẹ́ ń sọ make sense. Mo mọ̀ wọ́n má dà sí yín nì. Mo ní mọ̀ ní bàbá yín máa ágì òru nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. Because ó kọ̀ wá sọ̀tọ̀ tí ò make sense tí ò gbé adé ní ìwé. Kò tí a gbé náà báyìí àbàtì máa lọ lé.
ẹ mọ̀ ọ́ ní ìsìnkú
A lọ máa rogun nǹkan tá a sọ lé ní pé òun mọ̀ pé nǹkan wà ní wrong side kò kọ̀ lọ́sàn.
Báwo ló ṣe máa fẹ́ pé èèyàn gba GoFundMe ó yẹ kó ti ṣe kinní yìí ti pẹ́ ó jẹ́ tí wọ́n padà lọ sọ́dọ̀ Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ pé ṣèbí Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ tiẹ̀ ti sọ pé òun máa sanwó kinní kí ló wá sọ̀rọ̀ GoFundMe fún? Ó ti ọ̀ṣọ́ ní gbogbo èèyàn tó wáṣọ kọ́ ni kinní ẹlòmíì sùtùpá wèrè tó wà lórí ẹ̀ ó jẹ́ tó wà kísà náà o. Irú yẹn nìyí láti section kọ́ wọ́n àsolé sí yàrá kan kó máa jáwèrè sọ. Torí ìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kan ló sọ.
Mo ní bàbá kan lára àwọn tó ń ṣe kí ni Joseph Mohbad yìí mo rí ní woolish ní àná. On a normal ground káwọ́ lè máa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀ máa ní conversation to be sincere.
Imagine.
Mo kọ́ ṣe rí bó ṣe dress bó ṣe wọ jákẹ́ẹ̀tì nínú òtútù àbí nínú ẹ ṣàmù bí wẹ́dà náà ṣe rí bó ṣe kọjọ́ ká bó ṣe tó gbé bí àdárí ní àárín street. You know, there's no man. Baby,
ṣé sí mo máa
àwọn kò ṣe ní tí wọ́n máa bá ágì lélẹ̀ that's what mo sọ kí ni pé àwọn tó máa bá ágì lélẹ̀. Mo kàn wó báyìí mo wò òun gan báwọn òun gáwọ̀ pé bọ́ọ̀lù ti wọ́jú mo kàn wó báyìí mo ní dẹ̀ mọ́.
Ẹ mọ̀ bóyá top movie ni bóyá ó ti change orúkọ kiri títì báyìí.
Bọ́bá fún mi mo ní kì í ṣe irú àwọn ọmọdé.
Even àbàtìgbọ́n máa mi rí ni kò ní ìkọ̀kan ẹyọkan lórí ẹyọkan. Wọ́n question tí wọ́n gbọ́n throw sí pé nípa bàbá Mohbad pé evidence ẹ̀dá.
Kò mú jáde.
No. Mo ti sọ pé àwọn tó pọlọ wọn tó ná pọlọ wọn pọ̀ nínú Wùmí supporter yìí. Àwọn àbẹ̀fẹ́ Òòṣà Dáwà. Àwọn tó ṣe ná pọlọ nìyẹn o.
Táyé ń bọ̀ sí
wọn. Bó ṣe rí bí Òòṣà ṣe rí ni níjọ́ tó lọ ṣe protest ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí ni. Ṣé lóye tó yẹ kẹ́ máa bá gíù nìyẹn?
Òòṣà kọ́ nìyẹn. Kò ṣòṣà nìyẹn. Òòṣàkọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Tó wọ black.
Àlọ́ṣàkọ́.
Táwa ni.
Ìyá Ṣítù nìyẹn. Ìyá ní Ṣítù. No, Òòṣà wà ní lead. No, Òòṣà gbé lọ́yàn.
Okay. Ọgbọ́n kò náà pẹ̀lú Òòṣà ni.
Ó ti òye mi Ṣítù àbí kíní kan Ṣítù ni.
Èrè ó ṣàlàyé bàbá náà. Ọmọ bọ̀bọ̀
ẹ̀wọ̀n tó bí ìwọ̀ bláàkì yẹn ẹ̀wọ̀n bó ṣe rí bó ṣe rí ṣúrò ní ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ máa bá kọ́mọ́ṣọ́ máa bá rùn ẹni ẹni wọ́n lè sọ fún ẹ̀rọ fún fáàlì yá.
Màmá Wùmí nìyẹn ìyẹn ló máa ń ṣe bí Màmá Wùmí.
Òun àti Wùmí ọ̀hún náà wọ́n jọra pẹ̀lú blọọ̀tì. Ìbá méjèèjì ṣe jọjọ tí àwọn olóòórùn.
Ọmọ Wùmí yẹn, she's a fine girl, no, but she needs to think of her future. That's the only thing. She needs to think of it. Ó ṣì ń dùn gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ń gba lẹ́yìn fún ẹ. They will not be there for you.
Future wo ni future tó ti bàjẹ́ already. Future tó ti fọwọ́ rẹ̀ bàjẹ́ already.
Àtúnṣe ṣì wà.
Lọ́nà wo?
Òun náà ló lè ṣe.
Pa iléeṣẹ́ tó àtúnṣe ṣì wà. Mi sì lè ṣe kọ́.
Òun ló lè ṣe fúnra rẹ̀.
Má máa tàn.
Láìpù là ń ṣe yìí.
Ẹni táyé ò bàjẹ́ bíi títọ̀dọ̀ títí ẹ̀gọ́ láti ṣe kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wá sọ títí ẹ̀.
Ọmọlọ́mọlé ayọ́mọlọ́mọ ò bàjẹ́.
Ẹ fọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ jàre kẹ́yé máa tàn. Ayé máa tàn. Ẹyẹ máa
parọ́ kan ẹyẹ máa parọ́ kẹ́ni mọ́mí kẹ́ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan fún yín ṣe ti rí a lè sọ pé èmi ò ẹ dúró ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan rí ẹ dúró láti kẹ́ni.
ojúmọ́ títí kékeré sí bàbá sọ ìbámu ìpìlẹ̀
kí ló tún yìí gbé sílẹ̀ fún
no hold on red mo méjì jẹ́ má bínú this same woman was on this platform 3 days ago tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe pé captain kọ́ ẹ ti ẹ ṣe pé títí ni ètò tí wàá fẹ́ ṣe àti bó ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ platform eléyìí tí wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe kò tẹ́yìn lọ́rùn kò dọ́dọ̀ kẹ́ wá.
Mo pé ṣọ́ra wọn sórí ìdìwé bí èmi ṣe máa ń dùn kù ó máa yàtọ̀ sí bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń dùn ó máa jọ tẹ́lómi ṣe máa ń dùn sórí emotional feeling ẹlòmíì ń gbé wa.
but tábà tí ń sọ fún wọn ní pé nǹkan báyìí àwọn òfin mi báyìí àfẹ́ nìyẹn ẹ lọ sáwọn platform.
èèyàn kan ní even a mother getting married in prison and it's true. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni apààyàn náà won't get married now.
Èkó ṣe kó ń kú lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ mi sẹ́, èmi ò fólò ohun, èmi ò ọlọ́pọlọ dúdú mi báyìí, èmi ò fẹ́ káyàn lọ́dọ̀ mi, èmi ò fáwọn tí wọn ò ní sense, èyí tẹ́ wà senseless human being. Ní ìjẹta captain ṣì oṣù bá captain jà, ó bá captain jà ní takọ̀ ẹ̀ títí the same thing ó sì ti délé nì. Ẹ kó ṣì lọ jàre, ẹ kó ṣì lọ, ẹ má kó ṣì ń wá báyìí mi bí báyìí, ẹ jọ. Tẹ́ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọpọlọ pípé, béèyàn tó ní life, béèyàn tó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan rere ní ayé, ẹ má wá sórí platform tọ̀dọ̀ mi mọ́. Èwo lè pè. Èkó tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe láti 10 months tí ò lídìí wa débi kankan, ẹ lè ṣe continue. Ẹ̀ ń sínwín, ẹ̀ ń ṣì èrè, ìka èèyàn ní, olórí burúkú èèyàn ní, ẹni ègbé ní. Tí Wùmí gan tó wá ṣe kìíní gan, we can correct people with love. Those are gbogbo wa tí wọ́n ti dórí platform, Wùmí yẹn àpàyàn ni, Wùmí yẹn kìíní kan máa ló bí, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? That is why I did not used to share my life to anybody. Tó bá ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe lórí báyìí kò bẹ́ lára mu. I am not finding ṣé àtàárọ̀ ṣé gift wò lẹ ti sẹ́yìn látàárọ̀. Àwọn èèyàn tó lọ́pọlọ, àwọn èèyàn nú ayé lè mí fẹ́. Èèyàn ìwọ tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn nú ayé, no matter what, ò ní máa ṣe bí kíní. Ẹ jọ. There is platform everywhere. Platform yín wà ń bẹ̀. Any platform tẹ̀ belong sí, tẹ̀ ti máa ń ṣe pé, tẹ̀ ti máa ń ṣe tọ̀dọ̀ yẹn máa lọ síbẹ̀. Èpè ṣá, kó analyze, òbò lẹ́bàá máa sọ, olóbó là ń pa, òkèrè a máa ta kìnnìkan. Níwọ̀n ẹ̀dẹ̀ kéré, mo sọ fún yín gan, ẹ tún wò sí dàbí fún yìí lọ. Madam, Mama so again. If you know say wetin I dey do for here, you know like am, please don't come. It is not by force. Mọ́tò tó wá expensive jù láyé yìí, it is 2-seater ló wá expensive jù. Ibi tó ti ń ṣorí èrò kì í pọ̀, that's why làwọn olówó òṣèlè pọ̀, that's why làwọn olórí òṣèlè kì í pọ̀. Because àwọn olórí wọn kì í ronú bí tálíkà, wọn kì í dúró síbi títọ́ ọmọlábẹ́ kí ní bá ti bàjẹ́. Kódà kò tó wá fẹ́ jẹ́ kéèyàn yí padà gan, ẹ máa ṣe pẹ̀lú love. Láti 10 months, tẹ́ ti ń gbé ṣépè, ẹ ti ń gbọ́mọ yìí ṣépè. Ṣé justice tẹ́ ń wá nìyẹn? Ṣépè ní justice. Èèyàn tún bá yín tó gẹ́gẹ́ bí ti wá ìnádà, ẹ̀yìn kan tí wọ́n máa sọ pé kó bàjẹ́ ni, ìdíbàjẹ́ lẹ́wà. Àtàrà sí ta ti wà ń sìn, ta ló bára wọn jà, ta ló gbéra wọn ṣépè. Nígbà tẹ́tẹ́yìn dé ń sìn, ẹjú jẹ́ kí wọ́n máa fẹ̀ fún because ìka èèyàn ní. Lọ́sọ̀ ni olówó ṣe lè pọ̀ láyé, lọ́sọ̀ àwọn tó máa ń ṣoríire wọn kì í pọ̀. Àwọn tó máa ń ṣoríire ò kì í pọ̀ because thinking ni mindset lóríire, mindset làṣeyọrí láyé. mindset ni everything starts from your mindset. Nígbà tẹ̀lé àwọn èèyàn látàárọ̀ tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ gidi tínú àwọn èèyàn ń dùn ìwọ́dẹ̀ dé ó wá fèpè dàrú tábà ló embarrass lò ṣé inú ẹ̀ máa dùn tó mú ẹ tó bá rí ẹ ní pé òkè o níbi táwọn èèyàn wọ́n látàárọ̀ táwọn ọlọ́pọ̀lọ́ èèyàn wà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ìwọ́dé ìpèlú gbó wọlé. Will your child be proud of you? This is 10 months tọmọ yìí ti kú kódà gan Mohbad gan nínú ọmọ mi ó sọ ní pé many bad things wey she do me but I gats love her because Bible talks say love your neighbor as yourself. Ìwọ tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ wà lẹ́mìí ìdáríjì tó bá ti dá tí ó bá ti débi táwọn olóríire wà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n bára wọn jà tó ní conversation ò ní lọ dàrú mẹ́. Àwọn intellectual people tó wá ń gba ìlátàárọ̀ tó ní conversation tí wọ́n ń dùn tó ń kóra wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìwọ́dé ìpèlú gbé wọlé. Tó bá yá sí ẹ̀fọ́ máa ní pé kí ọmọ Elégùṣì kó jáde kókó wá sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín ẹ̀yin elépèlú máa wá sọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní common sense máa wá sọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lè lo common sense yín ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní discipline ẹ̀yin tẹ́ respect ara yín ló máa sọ̀rọ̀ fún. It's not by fault to what you know. Ní pé kí ní yóò ọpọlọ ẹ kò gbé nǹkan táwọn pípú yìí ń sọ. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ látàárọ̀ gbogbo wọn ló níṣẹ́ gidi tó ń ṣe tó wà níbiṣẹ́ most of them wà níbiṣẹ́ wọn ní conversation wọn ò ṣe é pè because olówó ni wọ́n èèyàn nú ayé ni wọ́n. Ṣé ẹ ti rí kí àwọn pípú yìí mọ mi yé tí kí fashion tí bíkẹ́ ní the prince ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́ kí wọ́n ṣépè for anybody látàárọ̀ ni. Why? Because olóríire èèyàn ni wọ́n àwọn náà ń ṣe rere ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti rí nǹkan jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ máa dá gbogbo everywhere. I did talk for the last time. I am saying it again. Ìwọ́n tó bá ti wọ́n pé ìwọ́n tó ń ṣe bí báyìí kò tẹ́ lọ́rùn nígbè bí èpè ló like nígbè bí àwọn kìíní ló wá lọ síbẹ̀. That is why platform wà lóríṣiríṣi. Wà á lọ síbi tó belong ní ibi tó bá ti fit ni wà á lọ. Ibi tó bá ti fit ni wà á lọ. Ní pé òkè o èmi mo mọ̀ pé mi ò ṣoríire láyé mi ò ó ti wá mi pé mi ò lè jẹjẹ yàn o wà á lọ sí láì ibi tó ti ń gbélé àrùn ṣe pé ẹjọ lọ máa gbé ṣe pé bọ́sì wọ́n tó wá mọ̀ pé o fẹ́ justice lóòótọ́ ibi kìíní kan ò lẹ́dà tó máa ń gbọ́mọ lọ́mọ ṣe pé tó bá ti débi táwọn èèyàn gidi wà ò ní máa ṣe pé ń bẹ̀ wà á compose ara ẹ̀.
It breaks my heart. That man with such reputation. Queen B, please. This case of Falana now, it saddens me to know that such man with such reputation, as high as everybody took him, he could mess himself up in this way. It's so funny. Now, what face does he have now to present? Everybody knows who he is now. Everybody knows that, okay, it's all about power play. No matter how reputable you are, like there is nobody without a price. This is just the simple sentence I will use for Falana. There is nobody without a price. That is what it is.
Because I prefer them just being a lawyer doing their job. Which one again? You are calling yourself human rights activist. Human rights activist. A poor boy dies. Okay, and you're human rights activist. The best you can do, that is when you want to do your job as a lawyer. How about your job as an activist? So you can't be an activist and be a lawyer at the same time. I mean, I condemn that. I don't think we have a lawyer activist. Because when it comes to them doing their job, they can defend any client and get their job. Where's the human right at that time? Human right is killed.
And where was the human rights when this guy started? Before this guy died, where were the human rights when this guy started crying out? Initially, when this guy was crying out, going to police stations to write statements, to give reports that his life is in danger, where were they? Where were they? They call themselves activists, and you just neglect what you are supposed to uphold. The thing is so funny. I swear, it's so funny. If we have people like you, and you mentioned very dark man, yeah. I don't know if I would say he's compromised. At first, you came out strong, and at some point, you just ran away from the fight, like nothing happened, like you were never there. The thing is so funny, like, no matter how, if you want to stand for something, let them know that this is what this person is standing for. If you are standing for the truth, stand for the truth.
Very Dark Man was not standing for the case, so it was how the public brought out the case. Very Dark Man just spoke about it based on the information released to the public.
200 meters.
Dark Man did not tell you
Turn left.
fighting for anybody's case.
Okay, Loretta, thank you for the clarity. But the thing is, it's better. Bolu, the thing is, it is better. It is Loretta, in this life, sometimes it is better you don't come out to fight for something at all than to start it halfway and leave. It's better you are not shown at first.
Omoba, you are right, but if you can go back to when this thing started, how everybody, if not that Very Dark Man is as strong as Paparino. Do you know that there are anti-justice people that can spread propaganda just to shut you up? They even have to release Very Dark Man nude just to shut him up. Using different means just to shut that guy up. Different means to shut him up. So it's not that if Very Dark Man really want to follow this case, you cannot shut him up. So it's just that he just wanted to just let it go. He just
the thing is, Very Dark Man has advised the things to be done, just like me too. When I'm advising things to be done and it's not being done, I can get tired and leave. I mean, it's obvious what he's doing. Okay, he has advised, let this person be done, let this person be arrested, let that person be arrested, this and that. But those things are not being done. So that's why you just stay where you look. You won't blame him. You don't blame him. The same way we are seeing that these two is sin. Anointed, you now understand.
That's true. That's true. It's true, Sha, because when you have the likes of Yeye Kudi falling off the case, like removing herself.
You know, maybe they arrested the Very Dark Man just because of DNA. They are still dragging the case to tomorrow.
Anointed.
They're angry with Very Dark Man because this whole DNA started for Very Dark Man. So till tomorrow.
No. Stop. Very Dark Man was not the first to start DNA. Please, I will not let this. I will tell Very Dark Man anytime, any day. Okay, this whole stuff started in the Malian house. Somebody drew baby Liam, okay, and draw similarities. Okay, I said they look alike. Very Dark Man was not the one that did that.
No, but right? Wait.
Just wait now. At that time, there was no contribution yet. Very Dark Man is after doing contribution. when Sam Clef and others and co has bought that account. Yeye Kudi, even Dr. Kemululoyo talked about what happened in Dubai before Very Dark Man. Said that DNA was done in Dubai. Sam Larry was there. Naamani was there. Okay, talks about it. Very Dark Man made it popular. Very Dark Man made it popular. Very Dark Man was analyzing. He was analyzing that this speaking one, they give money. What if it's not the child of Mohbad? I know about all of these things now. Wait, just putting on Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man was analyzing. Kemululoyo just fact. Say it was done. Why don't you follow Kemululoyo own?
Wait,
or the guy from the Malian who made the picture and did all of those things.
Papa, just like the way people run to your page, you know, they go to pages that have lot of followers, like lot of people watching. They would like to attack. If they go to your page and you don't have a lot of people, they don't attack you. They just let you be. So what I'm saying is, how this case started was when Very Dark was analyzing the case. There was this voice note that was released and all of those things. And Very Dark Man was analyzing the whole thing based on what people said and what was brought forward to the public. That was how DNA started. And Very Dark Man.
Do you know to some people, right? They even think it's African television because when you talk about the 10 million thing, it went viral too. Okay? It's you who make your own go viral that people follow much that they will think it's you. It's not Very Dark Man, please. Anytime I was in this case, I was hosting I know all those time. I have analyzed that Dr. Kemululoyo own. We have been analyzing others before Very Dark Man own came. And it was a video he released. And even at that time, nobody was even taking it serious. Okay? It was slowly, and they started taking him serious. But the Kemululoyo own was the one that was hot at the time. They were insulting her, going to her life, flagging her page, doing all those stuff that she should go and bring evidence of the result that was done.
So they tried to gaslight Very Dark Man, but Very Dark Man was speaking with facts and proof, evidence available to him. So that's why everybody thought it's Very Dark Man, because Very Dark Man had the
and they're also trying to use that to nail him down so that anytime in the future they want to sue him, they will say it's the one. Yeah. The one, it's not the one. He was analyzing, and what he has heard, he now said that okay, if not lie, they talk to. Okay, now he point finger to the place. He referenced it.
Even what was this lady's name? Iyabo Ojo recent live video. He said it was Very Dark Man that scattered the whole justice for Mohbad. That's to tell you, even the arrest that they are arresting up and down, they are still targeting him just because of his at the front of the justice. He's no longer talking about the issue.
Anointed, Paparano, Mabino, just Anointed. You see, all the arrest case Very Dark Man is facing is as a result of the toes he's stepping on. You know,
no,
that guy.
They are also using the same stone. They are also using the same stone that he demanded justice, demanded the DNA. They are also using the same stone to attack him. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Go and listen to the Iyabo Ojo live video. When you go to Instagram, go on Instagram. If maybe they post Very Dark Man, that is exactly what they used to write. He squared justice for Mohbad. He squared this. Why will he demand for DNA? Go to the comment section.
Well, I'm not much of a follower of Iyabo Ojo because she actually is one of the people who messed up the whole thing. Sometimes when we are heading somewhere with this justice for Mohbad, they just come up with some nasty things, some useless things, and they'll start trolling people and bringing arrest things. Although Anointed and Loretta, you guys are right in a way, Sha. If they see truth is coming out in a way, they'll just bring something up. They'll just bring something.
This one is not even only for Very Dark Man. Even in Nigeria here, that's why you see that all these federal government parastatals, they cannot really do their job. Because when you try to do the right thing in Nigeria, they try to nail you. Even Paparino, it's just that they don't know Paparino house. The moment they get to find out where Paparino lives and what he does, they'll want to nail him and bring him down with propaganda.
Paparino, Otani Loretta, so.
Nigga, don't catch my head, oh.
The thing is, Paparino, you get, even at that, you still dey get your strong ground. Say, okay, you are standing on what you are standing on. You know, to some point, that is why everybody is behind Very Dark Man. They like the guy. They always stand for what he believes in. He's always standing on what he believes in. But to me, I'll still say, for this justice to prevail, for us to get this justice, I would just suggest let them advise Papa Mohbad and all of us, the justice team. Let's just keep DNA aside first. There's no time they can't do DNA. There's no time DNA cannot be conducted. Why these things is being contradicted is because we are joining DNA and autopsy together. Why are we trying to kill two birds with one stone? Kole shisha now, kole work. If we face the autopsy first, once we are done with what really kpai Mohbad, because these people, let me tell you people the facts now. These people are always ready. They are ever ready. What they are always praying for is, whenever they are talking about autopsy, they always pray that the DNA issue should also come up so that they will use the DNA to tackle the autopsy. There will be confusion. So there will be no headways. That is what these people are doing. Whenever they are talking about, for example, now, okay, we are talking about autopsy now. Brekete said once they get the whatever, that he's solely going to fund the autopsy, the private autopsy. Now, what's the reason why they summoned Baba from Abuja down to Lagos again? Is it not to bring up the DNA situation so that...
Stop talking about Brekete. To me, Brekete is just using this whole thing to just grow his followers or whatever. Because yes, I don't see anything Brekete is doing apart from doing clap for him. So he's not really asking questions. He's not sending people to Lagos. You know, he's not doing anything. So I don't know.
No, Loretta, you are right. We are on the same page. What I'm saying is that people should not focus on Brekete, like because he said he's going to sponsor a private autopsy. People will now focus on him. Then some people will now be focusing on DNA. No, what I'm saying, Loretta, is this. If we are going after autopsy, let's go for autopsy and know what kpai Mohbad. Then after that, we can now come back to DNA and say, okay, we want to know if Liam is the biological son of Mohbad, of the late Mohbad. You get? That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in essence, we are on the same page. Let people not focus solely on Brekete because he's saying that he will take up the case, he will do this. He doesn't have that power. He's only building his own reputation the more and growing his own brand. So, for people saying, people now channeling their energy on Brekete and saying that, thank God Brekete don't carry Baba Mohbad case. No, Brekete carry Baba Mohbad case, but we the public, we carry Mohbad case. We are after what kpai Mohbad. We are not after anything. So let's focus on what kpai Mohbad. Then after that, we can now jump to DNA. If you people remember vividly, this autopsy case was going smoothly until this DNA issue popped up. That was what scattered the entire justice for Mohbad. If you people remembered, the autopsy case was. Yeah, people were channeling their energy on autopsy. One noting, okay, after they exhumed the body of the late Mohbad, everybody channeled their energy on. We want to know what kpai Mohbad. Before you know, DNA came out from nowhere. And that DNA, I will hit my chest and tell people that it's a propaganda from the anti-justice team. That DNA is a propaganda from the anti-justice team to scatter everything. Because you cannot tell me of a truth. You cannot, without legal steps, you cannot force Wunmi on a DNA. without legal steps. That's why I said, let's just keep that aside. Kole, she can't run now. She won't run me. She can't run. You don't feel run from crime scene. You don't feel run from questioning. Once they focus on what Kpai Mohbad, definitely I know her name will come up. Her name will definitely come up. Then from there, once they know what Kpai Mohbad and they know the people involved, then they will now set in. So count charges go high. Honestly, count charges go high. But the way the things are going, this thing is just a propaganda from the anti-justice team. That's just the facts. Whatever anybody says, I beat my chest and come out any day and say, whatever comes up, this DNA issue came up as a result of the propaganda from the anti-justice team. That's the reason why the team caused confusion seriously. Before you know, the justice team started fighting themselves, betrayal started setting in. You see whatever the justice team discussed, before you know, they started buying some prominent people from the justice team, started using them against themselves. Before you know, you'll see what they are fighting on the same page. You'll see this one, don't carry, go tell this one. Before you know, there is a problem. But justice we are looking for is what Kpai Mohbad. That is what I just want us to focus on. Let's know what Kpai. Yeah.
What if justice for Mohbad is still leading to the DNA? Because with the way they are investigating the case now, if DNA is established, they get the results, negative or positive, whatever, it will now determine what next to do as well. Because based on the voice note available to the public, the paternity of that child was questioned. So it's part of justice. The paternity of that child was questioned, and because of that, we want to ascertain the paternity of this child. Then after that, whatever result we get, we move to the next agenda. So for me, that's it. But then if you still want them to still keep the DNA by this corner because it will still come up, then it's still fine. After we are not the one handling the case.
Yeah, we are just in-laws. We are just cousins and in-laws of the late. We are online netizens, online cousins of the late Mohbad. You are right. Look, what me I'm just saying.
That child was killed. What if Mohbad was killed because of that child? And they just want to bring out a nurse to just cover up the issue. Now that you are hammering on the real point, then all of them are coming out against you. So again, they just want to underestimate the killing of the guy, bring the nurse, say it's injection, ear infection. They try with ear infection, they didn't want to try with the nurse, and they are sticking with the story of the nurse. Whereas the real thing that Mohbad would have died on Monday, think of that as no nurse. So again, that is needed, go up, come down, and that is a mystery. Why this whole other man they don't want to do the DNA? That thing that is making them respond, stand there. That's what the problem is. The good DNA is
yeah, Papa Rhino, hey, I forgot, please. Dr. Esther, she said something while you were away that time. She said something about that guy that made a video that was saying he saw Mohbad in the hospital. That Mohbad wanted to whatever. How about that guy? Don't you think that guy needs to be questioned because he made a video?
Where would you find that guy? Where would you find the guy?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, if
tell the person to provide the guy. Tell the person to provide the guy.
Loretta, you can never find such person. That one don't come, don't go. Look, if they have
audio, it's not even
the guy is video.
Okay. Now ghost.
Not video, audio. You cannot see.
It's not video, Seth.
It's audio.
They are even talking about the guy who testified in the hospital.
It's never be somewhere abroad. You may not even know. They may just call the person's place, just do this.
On this case, only God.
This case, if we finally if justice truly prevail, I swear it will be better. It will be an award for Nigeria because the way talk official, the way people are, no. This case, I've never seen anything like this. And this one is because we are interested and we are aware it's available to the public. How about the ones that have been going on underground that the public are not aware of?
Loretta, no be lie, but you know, I used to tell, like, when me and some of my peers were discussing about this case. I think 2 days back, and I told them, I said, do you know that our Nigeria police are so good that if they want to do their jobs, they can be even better than the abroad police. The people said, why did I say so? I said, if PIN lost for here, and person will take that pin, they Kafanchan, our Nigerian police will go extra mile to get that person. I said the reason why we are not getting justice for this Mohbad is because our security system has been compromised. Now them get them. Now the anti-justice people get our security system. That's why we are not getting any headway. If not, how will you tell me that something happened? Something happened. Loretta, you are a lady. If you are in a house, something happened to somebody's husband. At first, let's be mindful. When this thing happened, this same lady came out, posted series of status saying that they have finally taken him.
Yes. Let me just say this, Papariano.
I remember I told Papariano.
I was just using it to explain Wumi's team's propaganda and the conspiracy. So I didn't mention it that we need to find him. I know he cannot be found. It was something they were using on the other team to silence us. They thought they could just kill the case at the beginning like that. They didn't know that we will continue to upturn every stone. So I know it can be found. I was just using it to mention Wumi's team's propaganda.
I said you are even talking about Wumi. Let's even leave Wumi that okay, they are not ready.
Yes.
I told Paparino that how about the streets? I remember when I made that comment. The streets where they live. If Wumi is not coming forth with what happened in the house, which is you are trying to ask me the question, right? Let me say I am not coming forward with the truth. How about people that live in the compound, the gatesman, the neighbors, are there nobody around that environment?
And yet they are telling us that it's a rented apartment. Are you telling me that Mohbad rented the whole building? If you are telling us it's a rented apartment, there should be people who can testify. But nobody is coming forth to testify. Nobody inside is willing to say anything, and nobody around is willing to testify. That's why I'm telling you that the whole case is compromised. It's compromised. And
even the lifestyle I've gone the street. I don't know what to do. When police are trying to do investigation, you go to the crime scene, you ask around, did they do any of that? That's what you ask. Oh, yes.
That's why I said our security system is compromised as well. Now them get them because one, I never had one day that the crime scene was mapped for restriction. I never had one day that the crime scene was mapped for restriction. After the death of the late Mohbad, people were still living there. I don't get it. Is that how things are done? I don't get it. And somebody somewhere is coming up and saying that if it were to be abroad, that nobody will bother, that the government and the security system will protect Wumi. We protect Wumi who is in the house of the deceased. Who does that?
But people will live there because it's their house. But they can still put restriction. See, but then if it's about living, people will live there because it's their apartment. You cannot chase them away. You can do your investigation, but saying you will seal up the place and people will not be living there, that one is not possible because that's their house.
Well, hopefully we'll get something positive. We'll get something positive. But all that starts with transparency. It starts with transparency. The only way we can get justice for this thing, we can go somewhere is still with Baba Mohbad. It's still with Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad has to. Sometimes ago, Baba Mohbad said they scattered this whole thing. Everybody, the netizens are fighting for him, are solely behind you. Just all of a sudden, you wake up one day and you pursue your lawyer. Pursue your lawyer, bring in somebody, say na your family. Say na your family. Begin to scatter this thing, they comot people mind from the case. You know, if everything has to be done in the right way with transparency and accountability, it needs to start with Baba Mohbad first, letting the public know how everything is going. Not that some secrets will be kept and some things that doesn't matter will be what is being discussed or what is being disbursed to the public. No.
But I was telling you about Papa Rhino that was saying they will come for Papa Rhino if they know where he lives and the rest. The fact that, let's not say those people that even want justice, the fact that people that are really benefiting from this whole justice, making money, the fact that Papa Rhino is trying to expose them is another hatred from another corner. The fact that Papa Rhino is asking questions on a daily is triggering them. That's the same thing happening to Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man has hatred from here and there because he's calling out people that are scammers. Do you get it? So there will always be hatred if you are doing the right thing. So people will continue to insult Papa Rhino very well. So Papa Rhino should be bulletproof and be ready because he's blocking their streams of topics.
You will buy bulletproof for Papa Rhino.
Look, it's true, but then you get, like I said earlier before you joined Loretta, I said something. I said a lot of people are up for this case just for their personal gains. Yeah, a lot of people, and we are in a country where things are really, really, really tough. Things are really difficult. Everybody just waits for an opportunity to just pop up and boom, they jump on it. So a lot of people, I join a lot of lives. Randomly I check lives randomly on YouTube. Sometimes I see a lot of people who create GoFundMe accounts all in the name of for Mohbad. A lot of people, a whole lot. And that is so sad. That is so sad to know that, okay, if something happens, do we have to wait for bad things to happen before we earn a living? That's the reason. That's the more reason why there is no single truth in everything.
But some people are just here for the money. Just like, for example, the time Yabo Ojo and Toto Dike, they were doing like they were fighting for justice.
They were up front.
Wait, hold on. The next thing, Toto Dike was bringing out her what is it called? What is it called?
Political ambition.
No, not even political. This is foundation for money.
Okay, I go fund me
this thing. For calling her foundation, yes. She was already putting it out there. She profited from it. She profited from it all in the name of fighting for justice. Meanwhile, Madam, you are not fighting for justice because we are nothing close to justice. What concerns DJ, whatever, that was his name, and all those things they were doing, bullying and Kpai, are they the same thing? You are fighting for justice, fight for it. Bullying and Kpai, are they close to anything?
What is it called? This I'm clef of a guy. All these things are propaganda. We all know. We all knew that, and that's the reason why they fought. That's the reason why they fought Very Dark Man to the end. They made sure they fought Very Dark Man and made sure Dark Man wasn't exposing them any longer. They made sure they fought that guy. God, they protect Paparano, and God will continue to protect you, Ajay, because these people are really on the power play. Like, they are really on the verge of frustrating anybody who's on the path of justice for Mohbad. They are really doing their best to frustrate everybody.
who is on the path of justice. Is who is rightly and standing firm on the path of justice. Because some people are just there, but they can be bought with money. Just give them money. But Papa Rhino, although I don't know, I used to say everybody has a price. But Papa Rhino, I don't know. The way he's really standing firm.
On your camera. On your camera. Loretta, bon dia, Loretta.
Loretta, on your camera for Paparano.
Loretta, don't enter the triangle.
So I'm on justice. This justice, no. It has to be served. It has to be served because if we don't fight this thing to the end, this thing will continue happening. That's just the facts. That's what people don't know. This thing will continue. Another scenario will come up and they will cover it up. More will come up and they will cover it up. That's what happens.
The one that came with the account, Amin. Were you the one that came with the other account called Amin something CR7?
No. This is just my only account, Omoba.
I think it's the first time you.
I've been following you your life for a long time, but it's the first time joining the box.
Oh, okay, it's good.
I really decided to join the box today because of this lady you brought up. Was it joining the box today because of Lizzie you brought up and that lady that I was talking about. That lady that was talking about if it was abroad that they will protect me, all those things. That was what even got me angry, and I said I was going to join this box and say something like that. Thing infuriated me. Like, do you think abroad is like Nigeria? That they will say, okay, she's mourning or she's this one. Nobody, as much as they care about you, they also care about the deceased. They care to know what happened to the deceased.
People are saying she's mourning. Let's be realistic here. Who will mourn more than the father? Now, Mohbad is the only stream, or rather, was the only stream of that man getting money. Now, that stream of money is blocked. You will go about your life, you will marry, or you will go about following your men and getting money. But Mohbad, now, nothing for him. His son is dead. Wumi, by the grace of God, she will remember him if she chose to.
Thank you. Sorry, I was on the program. That's why I didn't answer. Now to come back better back with sponge.
Also, Papa, right now, I want to give you an accolade. I saw what you did with Very Dark Man. I saw what you did here. I saw what you did here but don't worry, I don't need to say it, don't worry.
Well, I know they finish. It's Very Dark Man who allowed them to come. You know, there's one thing they say, you that want to fight for the people, make sure you are clean. Because after all, they will make you realize that we are all sinners. They will commit more sins. But that small sin that you commit, they will capitalize on it and make you the worst person. For example, you know, that's what they did to Very Dark Man. He snowed everything. So if he knew that he's going to be doing this kind of thing that he's going to be doing, okay, I mean, there are some things that he has to be careful about. That's just it. Because only those that have a clean heart and a pure hand, they sacrifice for the people.
Very Dark Man from
I beg to differ, Papariano. Somebody can be on a wrong path in life before, and they can change and be on the right path. They can be drug addicts. They
will be frustrated.
Dr. Esther, if you are following them, if you have been following Very Dark Man, there's something you will even notice about him. You know, at first, when Very Dark Man started, at that time, I used to be like, well, I like this guy, but why is this Very Dark Man always talking about masturbation? Why is he talking about his life? Why is he always, you know? But now I have come to actually realize that Very Dark Man was trying to
put himself out there to the public, all the things they will use against him. So when
let me just say this, Loretta. Sorry to interject. I've been following Very Dark Man for years. For years, 2-3 years back. And what attracted me to him, I love to hear a man when they talk well about their mothers. I like men that appreciate their mothers. They said men are born by queen. When you see a good man, you know that the mother that raised them are queens. So I've been following him there, but many people didn't know him. And fine, he had been treading on the wrong path prior due to whatever the reasons may be, but it's not on the right track. And you want to tell me because he made a mistake in life, he does not have a right to begin to project positivity? He talked about the masturbation to teach people that they shouldn't even dabble into it at all because it can be very, what's the word now for it? You can be hooked on it. You can begin to and it's difficult to get out of his sharing his experience. And that is a positive thing as well. People shouldn't even see that as a negative thing.
Yeah,
so
let me just say something.
What I was saying is at that time,
the issue of being protected in abroad. Yes, Wunmi is supposed to be protected, but underground, they will be doing their investigation. Under that in protection, that's where they will pick her if he's guilty of the offense. Then I want to ask a question. As regard the house, I'm hearing people saying a lot about maybe cordoning the house or locking down the house. Was the case really reported to the police that there was a murder in the house? No, the case was not reported to the police. They only went to the police for a police report, not that the case was...
Matamba.
Yeah?
If you are familiar with the law of this country, Section 4 of the police law, we have law that guides police. We have law that guides judge. Judge cannot fuck up. Judge too can be put to correction. We can send judge to prison.
Yes.
Okay? Everything is safe in a way. Just that we Nigerians, we people have to be more acquainted to our laws, then we'll have less crimes. Because now, nobody will do too big pass the law. It's because people don't know how to activate those laws and to use those laws to challenge them. That is when they get away with it. But as things are going now, and people are becoming acquainted, understanding their rights, okay, then very soon we'll have lesser crimes.
Yeah.
With more people having awareness now. Section 4 of the police law, okay? Just like we have Bible, we have Matthew, the book of Matthew. You can say chapter 3 of the book of Matthew says this and that and that and that. So of the police, section 4, at least even if it's only that law, anybody know, it's good. Section 4 of the police law says it is the primary duty
of the police
of the Nigerian police to prevent and to detect all crimes. To prevent and to detect all crimes. And to protect life and properties of the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay.
And to investigate all crime. That is their duty. So now, this is to tell you that police are psychologically trained that in their presence, if they see what is not right, they can arrest immediately. Okay, on an instance. So on the side of the police, you are just like you are in front of your correctors. Police are like they are like correctors to us, to our actions. Okay, they are correctors to our actions, or correctional officers to our actions. So now, whenever a case is brought before them, they must do their due diligence by launching into an investigation immediately. It's their duty to see that whenever anybody is speaking to them, they're investigating at the same time. You can't, as a criminal, you should not pass through the police. You can't, if you escape the police have lost, they have lost their dignity, they have lost their duty. So by virtue, they are bringing dead body to that police station that night. Okay? And there was injury and some part was swollen. Okay? It was a duty of the police to investigate how this person dies.
For example, police will ask questions like this. Look at it. Okay. Who were the people there when he dies? When he died? What they did was this. All of them were in the car. Because when the man came to that house, they told the man it was a nurse that came that killed him. He had a fight with his friend in the show. So that thing that they told the man, when they went to station, they pushed the man forward. You go and stand for all of us. A man who was not there when all of these things happened. They who was there, they never reported the incident. So this man now will know how will he report it, how will he even report it as a crime?
But I'm telling you.
No, just wait now. It is the duty of the police to ask questions that will implicate the man. When you are incriminated, you are detained, you are declared a suspect. For them to bring that dead body to the station and be saying they need police report, police will ask, where have you taken this dead body to? Okay, you have gone there, you have gone there, you have gone there. Police want to place a call. Police must detain them. And when you look at the kind of young people, all of them, okay, and you ask, when did this person die? This person a Muslim? No, it's a Christian. Okay? And you think the next thing is to have him buried? How about the person who fought with him? Where is he?
No, the report was to take him to the morgue, not to go and bury him.
No, you cannot teach the police their duty. Now what are you saying? Police must investigate. It's their duty to investigate. You must not tell police to investigate or not. Even if you go there about Mohbad, you didn't tell them that your son died or do anything. Police must check whether what they have in front of them, there's anything that is incriminatable. The fact that Mohbad fight with somebody, the person caused injury on him, that person must be arrested. They have to ask, that person that they fought, where is that person? Police should be asking, where is the person that fought with him? That nurse came to inject him, that he died. Those are the questions police want to be asking. Police didn't do that.
But
police told them to move that body away from station.
Somebody exposed. You can't like go to police station and be telling police, it's my son. I want to just take him to the morgue. And that is the only statement he will be making. Don't forget the man said
he doesn't have the legal. You see, that's what I'm saying.
Have it. Yes.
No, wait. It is the duty of the police to protect every Nigerian. The police don't see a Nigerian as the child of that man, the child of that man. They are children of the law, the government. Okay, by law, police don't. I mean, you can commit a crime because of your father is there. Police will not say because your father is there and hand you to your father. Your police going to arrest you. Police don't care about that. Father can kill child, child can kill father. Police is trained in the way to detect whether there is a crime here or there is no crime. Unless they want to fill in their duty and begin to go cultural way. We are not trained cultural.
Yeah, that is it. They went cultural way.
They are bringing culture, exactly. Which is not
the way the man narrated the story, and don't forget the man said they have already done the reports. I think there was just to sign the document and give it to him, then everything turned upside down. So we don't know how the man narrated his story to the police, and we don't know how he convinced the police to write that report, and about to give him, everything turned around. So in the house or filling the house, I don't think that will really arise, because it was after burying this guy that the issue of investigation started. So people were still living in the house.
And that is where police, okay, according to section 24 and sub 1, sub 2, okay, any person who have the information of a reportable death, okay, who did not report that death has committed an offense and is liable. And there's another doctrine in Nigeria that says the last person seen with the deceased bear full responsibility. All of them in that ask for not reporting the death, okay, supposed to be in police custody. And be there till police begin to, see that yes, they are innocent here because they have got autopsy report. It's not incriminating any of them. But this guy just went to the station and they left. They went back home. And they were even living in that house. Go and check the site where Mohbad was exhumed. Where they exhumed Mohbad, few hours, people jump inside that grave. Say, the blood not even the smell safe. See where they're from exhumer.
By design, people supposed to be scared to enter there because you can even contact disease, even microorganisms.
Yes.
Nigerians jump there, they do the live video, they say, hey, yeah, God. So these guys, they need to do more. They say, maybe I should become a police very soon. I don't even know what I should become.
I was thinking about the idea. What did you read?
Even when they exhumed the body of Mohbad, that place is supposed to be still till now, safe. But I don't know our Nigerian police. I don't know how they work.
They have not barricaded it, and they said they were even dragging barricaded that there is no how, okay, that all the evidence can be lost. That there will be a little bit of evidence left there. Why don't you protect all the evidence? You are waiting for a little bit of evidence. What if you don't see that little bit of evidence? Case closed. And the reason why this went this way is because the friends are involved in this crime.
But I really know that if they really want to follow this case again, another angle, like pure real justice, Baba Mohbad will go down too for this whole thing. Somehow. Might not be long. Maybe if they were supposed to give him 2 years, they will give him 1 year or 6 months. Because he himself, there are some things he didn't do right. And to me, there are some back ends we don't know about.
They go come for you very soon and they're ready. Leave that man alone. That man is poor. Don't even mention that man. The man was not there. The man don't know what you're talking about.
But in law, they don't. The thing is, in law, they don't work with emotions. If truly they are really fighting for justice, you don't work whether, like you said, Pikin they keep Papa they keep Pikin. So in law, you don't work with emotions. You just work with what is available, the available evidence, and do your investigation. Who needs to be prosecuted should be prosecuted, no matter who the person is. A mother can kill a child can kill a mother. So all this is money. The man is a poor man. All those ones are excuse.
And if I tell you that is why Paparano is still standing, what you are just saying now makes Paparano stand, because initially Paparano he has talked to Baba, he has talked to Wumi.
He went to use money to pay suspect. Where's the suspect now? The suspect has gone back to prison. It's so funny. But I mean, it is good that the police are aware. They can watch us what we are doing on social media. They may pretend like they don't know about it, but again, they may not be that exposed to. So we have to pardon them, because last time I heard the Commissioner of Information, that is the police spokesperson, saying social media is destroying this case. Social media is destroying this case. Okay, they talk about it all the time. They don't know what social media wants from this case.
Also, I think also Baba Mohbad must have done some certain things out of ignorance in the past. Like they said, he's a poor man. And with a lot of people around him when Mohbad died, they must have suppressed the poor man that does not have a voice at that time. So whatever he must have done, he might have probably done them out of ignorance. But then again, in court, they said in law, there's no whatever in law.
There's no ignorance.
There's no ignorance in law. So, yeah, I don't know how that one works. Because it is okay, that man might probably be ignorant at that time. But now, based on he has a lot of people supporting and encouraging him, he now has the courage to fight for justice. But then again, there might have been some things he might have done that they are still threatening him with. So me, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. If I say make I break the internet now, wahala machine again. Wahala to my shell. Tí bá ní kí n fà kó já pẹ́rẹ́pẹ́rẹ́.
Saying he's a poor man is not an excuse in law. So that's another, this justice safe.
Poor man with many children. Poor man tó lè ṣe threesome.
We're not talking about that threesome. Yesterday, that lady that was, is it Toyin, and who was that? Somebody else.
Okay.
What has threesome got to do with justice?
What?
The lady yesterday, that Toyin, that was talking about threesome, what was she saying? What has threesome got to do with justice or whatever Mohbad was trying to say? What has threesome got to do with anything? The man they enjoy in life. They say now they are alive, they enjoy. So he decided to enjoy that way. What has that got to do with the justice?
One do 4 some, 5 some, consign them. But the problem that threesome has is this: if the man is active, okay. Let me say there was a camera recording him, and he was basically doing doggy, different style, and he was active, okay? And it was recorded. We see how active he is in the record, okay? And later they play it to him. Look at him.
And also, they don't know that the greatest person that can bring you down, no matter who you are, is a woman. So, if people want to bring you down, they send women to you. So I'm wondering how he managed to fall for that.
Once they put on back in that place, begging the enjoy my post here, my post, okay, kill a friend. I think I just from justice, my motive going. My big case enough for me. Push over she fair. Bash fair negotiation. Mama need to get on my bamuiwa.
If you post it now, does that change anything? Who is innocent? They should post it. Is that an excuse?
They might post it. They might post a pastor in me. I'm a man of God. I will lose my members and my reputation will be destroyed. And I'm not even sure that I will get justice. Please don't post it. They will download it, please.
Want to post it, in my opinion, they should post it now. But I don't even understand. Truly, pastor.
It is not
what they do threesome.
If you know people, if you don't know people can poison themselves and die because of this thing. Like you're underestimating some things that are so important to people. Don't do that. It can be cool.
But then again, if what you just said is true, then we are not going to get justice, because if they are using that to blackmail Papa Mohbad and he wants to now give the case to Muyiwa and the rest, then there's no justice anywhere because they are trying to shut him up.
can't hear you,
Oh
Papa.
my God, I was speaking on shirt. Thank you guys. I was saying that it is not up to Mohbad to get justice. It is the government's duty to give Mohbad justice. Mohbad is just checkmating the work of the government. That's what happened about them. And for example, people like all this fake people that were class, King White, Tolani. I heard Tolani was arrested. I don't know how true is that. Was Tolani arrested? Has anybody checked on her? God, thank you. Let's dance. Let's celebrate. At least that is a victory. Victory, hallelujah. Victory, hallelujah. You said?
On what grade are they arresting her for? On what ground?
That Baba Mohbad went to his son's house to steal chain. And when you do something like that, I mean, it can land you anywhere 3 to 7 years imprisonment. All right. Even how old is Tolani? We add 7 years to Tolani's age. Queen B, why is your I'm just gonna block you, okay? So sorry, I'm just gonna block you. I just disturbed you.
But we are sending you.
We'll meet fixed account. I don't block you now. Why is it there?
Like they go.
Your account they disturb me.
Make it begin the finance for up here, yeah?
It's like the noise don't stop. The noise don't stop. I thought I blocked her. Okay, let me not block her anymore because me, I don't judge with that. You get lucky, so I never block you. No, get lucky. Because every time I'll be bringing you up, your account will just be making noise, not making noise. It affects my ear. It affects my hearing. I can't be
The propaganda they have been trying to...
The arrest Tolani will confess so many things. How Mohbad died, how they transferred Mohbad, all these things. We'll talk about it. I mean...
Good evening, my brother.
How are you? Good evening.
I'm fine. How are you? Good evening. House. What happened?
You wanted to drop a submission and you're just eating. Just say what you wanted to say.
What?
Are you eating big fish?
Yes, I'm eating fish.
But right now, somebody is saying arrested in Ireland. That's a lie.
They have not arrested Tolani. Don't mind Tolani. Tolani is still here. I don't know why the Baba Mohbad is not arresting her. I mean, I don't know. If they make me legal things today, Tolani as she is like that, should be picked up immediately. As in.
That's the propaganda I was talking about that they have been trying to spread. You remember also that they were saying Baba Mohbad was wearing Mohbad's clothes and what is there? Even if you wear Mohbad's wristwatch and his chain, is that not his son? If he doesn't wear it, who is going to wear it?
I don't know. I don't know going to wear it.
Mohbad the legal team. I want to arrest. As in listening, Top Moving, Abati, Escapade, King White, Kiloroko, Dawa Class, Tolani, Yemishitu, all of those groups. Back immediately. Masari follow up as in Mari in one way or the other. They are brought to books on Yahweh. And all of them are long gang up, long Shinyamayama. before. They will regret Pythagoras. They will regret why they came here to speak, because they are on record. All of them, everything they have been saying here, everything is on record. Because I know any day if you come, make them come the lie, say once or I could be judging. Now your voice be this, I be the wine me. They whine me. It's not this. They whine me, Abi. They whine me. Say they whine me. And that's why most of them are changing their name. They will use one account to commit a crime, okay, and then change the name. Talofesun, Losu Paparano, Toba Padawa, Boya Wamari Vector, Martin Paparano, Oma the Vector, Losu Vector. You want to he was called Paparano. She didn't come on the Paparano. That's why one who come bad. They came before one who come here Kundayo. Tobaya later one grew gold is something. Papayano, I took pound you're going one for free. Simu bang the Yahweh. I am my bad.
Papayano. Me, I get one question back. And my question is, I know it's not everybody that can take blackmailing them. But with this type of situation, right? Why is it that? Because now, no matter what, this whole thing, maybe what they said Baba did, threesome or whatever, I don't know how true it is. And I don't think we already know, for me, I don't know if Baba really did anything that these people are using against him.
Performance. When you see the way that man is behaving, don't he look suspicious? I mean, you look at the way he's behaving, doesn't look suspicious to you. If it doesn't look suspicious to you, you're thinking very well. Look at Obama, but look at everything he's doing. Don't look suspicious to you. Is it behave like an ordinary, like a normal person? Or is he thinking like a normal person? I mean, something is wrong with him. Forget all those shit.
Okay. I will accept what you just said. And at the same time, if for real, there is one secret Baba Mohbad that I have with these people. Wunmi wants our son to start school. And Wunmi is a very sharp-mouthed girl. She's very violent. She knew if Baba really have secret with her, Wunmi could have really and all this time.
No, what I say, don't say that. Don't let people deceive him. Okay, let me tell you something how conspiracy work. In conspiracy, nobody leaks the secrets. Okay, because now let's say for example now, Baba knows about what killed Mohbad. Mohbad died on Monday. Baba came there, and they all made a plan to kill it on Tuesday. Okay, one, that's a crime. That's at least 7 years imprisonment. Okay, so now, and maybe money was shared and all of these things were done. Okay, that's another crime again. So now, let's say they know about this thing. The plan was to keep it secret. Don't talk about what killed. Okay, don't let nobody expose this. Their wife will never expose. If the wife come out and expose Mohbad, it's just like saying that. It's just like the wife is coming out to confess that Mohbad died on Monday, exposing herself too. Do you understand? First of all, the game is this: they will do everything to protect themselves, that nobody can cut them. But at the end of the day, if they are caught, then they will expose everything. Then they will arrest him too. Do you understand? Like the game is this. Let us play safe. But if at any point safe, then like everybody. And that's why she doesn't want to go down alone. She wants to go down with her family. And that's why they are all fighting. And they are being conditioned. They are one family, they are throwing their ear. Come. You guys better be wise. I'm not going alone. Okay. You think that it's from my mouth that you guys will hear it. Okay. But now you kill them. Me, I just shaving hair. Whether you shaving hair, okay. Then no fight you. Are you want to go 5 years? So there are many things that are easy to pin everybody down.
Okay, now why is Baba now fighting?
Baba is not fighting. Baba sue anybody. No.
He has not sued anybody.
So it's
but
just
my question now is
it's just for his reputation as a pastor. He's doing publication. That doesn't mean he's fighting for justice. Tell me one step he has taken that is giving us justice. None.
So they are just trying to, because of what people will say, he's a pastor, so that as a pastor, how can a pastor's son die and he's going to church every Sunday and the whole world is crying and he's not took him out? It's not part of it. He has to show now. He has to show action like, I want it. But the actions that is giving natural justice is what you should challenge. When you go to him, you bring lawyer to him, you bring doctor to him, he will tell you, go to Moyiwa. Moyiwa will say, bring the money that you used to get the doctor. We don't want, we have doctor, we have lawyers. They'll take your money. Baba keeps saying you go to people who are criminals. That shows that they support them.
Kpai, this your intelligence cannot be bought in the market. Oh.
No, it's not intelligence. You pay for it, you go to school, okay? I'm educated and I'm a teacher as well. So I'm not just, talking like this. I bring so many things, then very soon you get to know. If you have been following before just from Mohbad, you understand the things I do. I teach. I do come online, I teach. I do a lot of things, science-wise. So just because I'm using it for this case, and the people don't appreciate it. They underestimate everything. They think everybody's equal suddenly. It's not like that. Everything is and then you get it.
I've been asking myself, okay, like Baba, why is it that these people are the one giving you condition or what should happen in this case? You should be the one giving them condition if you want to accept, if you want to, adopt Liam. If you don't want to adopt Liam, if they are giving
threesome. I don't know whether is this threesome matter, as in even.
I don't think it's threesome. That's what I'm saying.
Ṣé ó wá jẹ́ bí dọ́gì ni àbí káwọ́ àbí missionary àgbàǹgù 90 station.
It's not today people are having sex now.
Any colon ṣe threesome now.
Some people have heard this thing. So why do you think this?
Báwo ló ṣe máa lágbára threesome? How will he have? Báwo ló ṣe máa lágbára threesome? And kò ní lágbára justice. That is the area that the intelligent people are looking this thing from. The angle, all these things.
Because the other day, I was trying to tell, I know people are platform. I'm like, is it that Baba Mohbad killed someone and they find him or they record him or something? Because to me, that is the only offense he can really do. If it is lapio, if it is threesome, what is there? Nobody can charge him for that.
Let them post it now.
You see? Nobody can charge him for that.
He's trying to cover himself because he's a pastor. And for such video to be outside.
Wait. Baba Mohbad's church now.
You don't know how much people are paying 60. So anybody are paying every month so that the assessor will not come out. They pay that till they die. But if you won't make it for life.
A setup, a deliberate setup.
It might be a setup. That reason might be a setup too.
Yes, but then whether setup or no setup, they already have a video to nail him. So that's
like that man. They went to post it. They know how they attack people now. I know all these people are there.
Yes, exactly.
In a way that you cannot do. They will leave me. You will look like this.
I tell people, once two people hear one thing you call secret, it's no longer a secret anymore. Now it's even more than 10 people that have heard about this. Maybe threesome. If it is threesome more than 10 people have heard about these things now. So why are we still making it a secret anymore? We keep saying if she say what she know about Mohbad, they will stone him to death.
And also, even if they release the video, whoever released that video will even go to jail. Because how can you record somebody?
No. Releasing a video is very easy. They might just use a fake account to release a video. That one is.
Are you saying it cannot be traced?
So now, if I should open a fake account now, you will trace me.
See, for me, in my opinion, if police want to do their job, they will do it. If you like open accounts with anything within abroad, anywhere you are, they will still get you the way you want.
People releasing such video. That person will not say, the person might even use.
Say, Loretta, just call somebody in India, okay, to create one profile in those sites and throw it there and do all of that shit. Not necessarily Nigerian or somebody somewhere else. Mafia, pay the person. Chabame expose here. They will do their job. Go to my publish.
That one.
Bang. You go see this guy get strength to. Loretta.
Because Mohbad does not even have, is not the congregation he have in his church. If it's more, it's going to be like 50. So what is he hiding? And if you cannot take it, you don't forget about the case then.
A very 20-inch, 20-inch. And for my wife, you want to know why he's wearing long garment?
Apparently, this serious at all. Anyway, at the end of the day, it might still be ordinary blackmailing. It might not be that Baba Mohbad have any secret with these people. Because to me, until I see that video, this is the Africa. I won't believe it until I see the video. So, to me, it's suspect.
Man is too like it's too weak. Like I don't know.
Wait, who thought Baba Mohbad is weak? Which weak? Does that man look weak? That man is a young man. Is it because they are calling him Baba? What is making him Baba? Now poverty make them call him Baba. It's not so old like that.
Yes. A young man now.
Hey, well, I don't complain.
Someone said you want to watch Baba porn. What is conversation?
I know they will send it to her wife, her ex-wife.
And no, actually, no.
Have you seen the video?
XLC. Mommy miss here.
Have you seen the video?
Loretta.
Papa, can you hear me?
You want to watch it?
Yes, I want to watch it. Yes.
Now, when you should entertain ourselves now, what is there?
Is that how big the fish is?
No.
Just wake up because you're so
Side boss. I'm inside reality. I wake up and come and say, I'm inside reality, no best.
They take time for the BRT. I hope you're not the only one in that BRT.
Not only me, so many people inside.
Because the last case it was only how the last case that we had was only how
I'm inside reality.
so one could not protest in all the BRT buses. Can you help us be one of the protests?
No words.
Go and watch the video.
The threesome, the stealing of gold or chains or whatever, wearing of Mohbad clothes, that one is nothing. All those ones are rubbish. The normal day-to-day lifestyle.
And when it is too late now, all these things more you want the rest is doing. When it's too late now, they will run away, they will be nowhere to be found. Okay? And that is when they have completed their task, they have destroyed the case. Now they will now say, okay, anybody who want to do it, you can now come now. They have leave it for you guys. And then it is too late. People will not be looking for him to beat him. They will be looking for him. People will be looking for him.
Then I just want to see people supporting them. I want to see what's going to be their reaction or what they will be saying. I can't wait to hear about it. I can't.
They could change that for him. The guy, you better be careful. He doesn't know anything. Because of small money, you see one job, you can't put all your life. You can't stop everybody. You can't lie to people. Exchanging your tongue, job like your tongue does lies, different things will come outside. And people are being fed with those lies. You say something from the left, say something else from the right. For Guresi to wake up and to open his mouth and say whatever we are doing here is not important. Then you should ask what is important. Oh, God of mercy. Now your hand with this one. Would you fight for this guy? Fight, morning and night. May this guy get justice. May the killer of these guys not go scot-free because they will kill another human being. They will kill. And they are angry that we are fighting for these guys. If it's possible for them to kill some of us now, they would have killed us because they like to kill everybody you create, God. They are killing. You are creating. They are killing. Oh God. How far do we go?
Time up.
Oh. So it is the way it is. Okay, let's see. Let's tap on the screen a little bit, guys. Let's try to. Let me see. What else can we do? I've been live for long. Let's follow each other, everybody. We're going to see again later. Let's follow each other. Everybody follow each other in the live stream. Everybody follow each other. Everybody follow each other. Everybody follow each other in the live stream. Tap on the screen, follow each other. Let's have fun a little bit. Let's have fun a little bit. Follow each other so that we can increase our platform, our followers. We can increase our followers. May them go die. Time to moot. Oh yeah, make on the moot. Even better, they say they do moot. I back me with my platform never big. I beg me kona moot. Moko you don't moot. Moko you don't moot. Oh yeah, let's go. Tap on your screen. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow. Follow. Make sure you follow. Tap on your screen. Get many followers. I will be pinning you. Let's tap on the screen. I'll be pinning you at the same time. Let's go. Everybody, let's keep tapping. Tapping on that screen for me. It's like people are beginning to move from one live stream to the other. People too. It's okay. I think the bad ones they are going. Okay, the bad ones are leaving. The private investigators that came here to record, that came here to fetch information. They are fetching. I may even decide not to end this live. I may decide to even continue the live stream. What's gonna happen? So
Let's tap on the screen, Jerry. I'm pinning you. If I pin you, they follow you. Let's go. Let's increase the number of followers everybody has got. Follow everybody in the live stream, make friends to them, we need each other, so that when something is happening, we can quickly invite everybody to be part of it immediately, and we can share it, and everybody will be part of it. Maybe if I am arrested, I will share my live stream to you. I am under arrest, so quickly come, I'm under arrest, so hey, holy doctor. This lady, you are just changing your name. Which one be holy doctor again? Now wow. Let's go. Kemulala. Let's go, everybody. Tap on the screen, share the live, tap on the screen, be tapping on the screen. Be tapping on the screen, no dulling. Make sure you're not dulling. Let's go. Tappy. Time to end the live. Be tapping. Hey, Ghana, how are you? Voice of Ghana. You are still there. Let me see. Can I even have strength to discuss? Let us even discuss with some people. Let's just discuss. Some people coming around, they are still investigating whether Paparano is anti-justice. Now they are here, they go take career. You know, that thing that they think I am. Me, I am not what you guys are saying I am. When I go just wake up, just define different words. And now you need to prove it, because you have told people I'm anti-justice. Me, I will just be here doing myself. They chop my bushmeat, they do my thing small. Then I go, they see what thing they happen. Then you go, they look for how to look for that little evidence that you used to prove that I'm anti-justice. You will never see it. Okay, I'm very careful. That is good that you are watching over me too. It makes me active every time. I'm at alert, and there's no single thing one of you can do. Both those who are trying to be close to me, in fact, you see how I challenge even those who are very close to me. I think there's no shit you can do. Those who are close to me, there's no shit. People know me, but there's no reason why anybody would feel like I'm to come for me. Come for me for what? It's hilarious. For me, I just call it intimidation. It's hilarious. For you to see an elderly man like this, you know, creating time to be coming out, spewing the fact, trying to help. And no.
Thank you, everybody. We'll come back again.
So many people. They wake up, they do life. See the consistency alone. The consistency alone says it all.